I will teach you how to ride. I will teach you like a panther. Yes, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop. Like a panther, 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 like a panther. Find other panthers, make baby panthers. You're free to roam the blue sea. Go like a panther, 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 like a panther. Go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop. Like a panther, 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 like a panther. Find other panthers, make baby panthers. You're free to roam the blue sea. Go like a panther, like a make baby panthers, like a panther, like a panther. Go like a panther, 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 like a make baby panthers, like a panther. Free to roam the blue sea. Go.
Go.
That was a wild ride.
That was,
Wow.
yeah, I'm telling you, when I was watching that video earlier today, I was cracking up. I was like, so freaking funny. So shout out to Fabio because he tagged me in this one. Oh man. And I was thinking I have to put that video as the intro. So
Oh my
hello
God.
everyone, welcome to another episode of Between Collectors. And as you can see, we have a full house here. Full house of amazing people here. We have Six Skill Mafia Anthony in the house. What's up, my friend?
Hey, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for having me here tonight. Yeah, just been editing all day. Got a video hopefully coming out tonight. So
Like
you
a
guys stay
bantha?
tuned for that. Like a bantha. Like a bantha. That's right.
Now I'm
So-
gonna be thinking about this.
Very catchy.
It's gonna be stuck in my
Is it
head.
right?
catchy.
It's
all
very
day,
catchy.
all day.
Yeah.
Boba Fett
Anyway,
was going down, man.
Like that.
first time in the show here, 16 fix Marco G in the house. What's up, my friend? Welcome in for the first time.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, if ringtones were still a thing, I think that would be my new ringtone. I'm going to be honest with you. It slaps a little bit.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, like that beat is like a band. I'm probably gonna put it later again, but whatever.
I
We have
welcome that.
Dr. No, man, we have Dr. Will in the house. WILLFOXIFICATION. What's up, my friend?
Dude, Dr. Rodriguez Iglesias, thank you so much for having me, bro. You are, you speak the forbidden language, and I'm so happy and honored to be here. And that was an amazing intro, man. Seriously, that just went on and on and on. I was like, this is never going to end, and it's wonderful.
It was
It's like the
1
perfect dream,
minute,
bro.
54 seconds, and I know people were like, "What the hell is this? Why is this guy flashing like a bantha again?" I'm sorry, it's just fun, man. Like
It's so
just fun.
catchy, bro. Now it's in my head,
It's
and
catchy.
it's never leaving.
Definitely in my head.
I have my brother here down. PROCKZILLA in the house. What's up, my friend?
What's up, Dante? Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Finally made it. Yay. I'm happy. Will, I'm next to Will. I can finally touch Will right now.
Hey,
There we
oh,
go.
sorry, this way. There we go. Hey,
The other fellas I met before, Dan, I still love you.
I love you too, baby. No
Look
love
what
for me,
that-
P-Rock? Dang.
I said the other guys I know. Like, I know you. I've met you, including
Damn.
I've
you
been
and,
told Dan cheats though, so I don't know if that's true.
I have heard that.
Or it's like, oh, just saying that. I don't know.
I like
So
a
first
challenge.
time for P-Rock, first time for Marco, first time for Dan. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
first. You're making your debut here, man, with us.
you. Yeah, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the invite, man. I've always wanted to be on a show with the fellow hermano and other hermanos on here, and yeah, it's great, man. I'm super happy to be on here.
Nice, man. And he's moving
I am.
tomorrow. And this
tomorrow.
guy is doing a live stream the day before. So you're a champion, man. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
When
Thank
I
you.
was moving, I was like, I couldn't sleep. I mean, I have 3 kids. So I have to kind of like fight the logistics and try to make all this happen. But man, you're a warrior, man.
Yeah, I don't have kids, so I don't know how that is, but it's a little bit easier for me
will.
in that regard.
You will.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a little bit easier for me without the kids. But yeah, no, I'm going through it. But I needed a break from packing.
Yeah, I know, man. That's the worst part of moving, obviously. Packing and then unpacking.
Yeah.
That's how it is, man. But hey, this is how we start between collectors. I didn't put like a bantha, so this one is
A little disappointed you didn't.
I know.
I know, right?
I was
This is more
ready.
civilized, right? But you know, as always, I have to say hi to everyone on the chat, and we have Ashley Chase early. Yes, you early.
Ooh.
We have Primetime Reviews. Hey guys, how you doing, my friend? Max Kingdom, Gigi, bro. I just won Ahsoka. Yeah, everyone wants Ahsoka. I have some news about her. So we're gonna share that in just a second. My boy Joao from the Third Party Reviews. Let's go. Fast figure in the house as always. What's up, my friend? And he's late. Just kidding, he's not. Is Popsick? What's up, my friend? Carlos Burgos, my neighbor here. Paul Morales, Anthony, Six Kill Mafia in the house. We have
Kanui.
Kanui.
Yeah,
What's up,
yeah.
everyone? Man, your name is so hard to pronounce, man. And
I know,
I suck
I
at
know.
pronouncing names, so that's even worse. Fat Batman. What's up, everyone? Brandon in the house. KG Smith. We have Community Arcade. Hello, everyone. Good vibes. Good vibes. DT Arman. What's up, everyone? Brandon. Six Skull Collector. We have Single Songwriter in the house. Yes, I'm gonna flash the super chats. Don't worry, Carlos. I'm gonna go with you next. We have Martin K, WILLFOXIFICATION, Dark Collector, Doug Smizzle, and everyone watching. Oh wait, Graham? Graham is in the house. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yo.
Sander, amazing intro. Thank you. That was pretty much free. I don't have to do anything. Just kind of like put the video. That was actually pretty fun though. And Carlos with a super chat, with $10 super chat. Thank you, my friend. That intro alone was worth this super chat. I know, right? Like that, like a bantha is. I'm telling you, when I watched that video earlier, I was singing that song for like good an hour and a half. I'm like a bantha, like a bantha.
Yeah, bro. Now
And
it's
then
in
the
my
guy
head.
dancing like
I know, right?
with the Boba Fett costume. That was sick, man. Yeah, no, that intro is fire, man. I was, I wanted to actually go to YouTube and download the video, but I couldn't find it. It was only on Facebook that Fabio tagged me earlier. So if you guys can find it, you might guess, yeah. But that was actually pretty funny. But thank you, Carlos, for the $10 super chat. And Thina is coming very soon. Andrew Giba with the $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Hey, Marco, how are those posting skills coming along? Much love, collectors.
I feel like this is sarcastic, but look at these fire poses I've got. I don't know what they're talking about.
Damn, was that a sneak diss? Oh.
I think it was. I think they're throwing some shade right now.
I know, right? But it's good. Actually, Dan does a really nice poses. I was watching your video for the Spidey one.
But
Even
even
though I'm not supposed to watch any videos before doing my reviews. But hey, I haven't got my freaking Spideys like somewhere stuck in the world. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I give up at this time. So I kind of like the pose that you did in the intro when he's sitting reading the newspaper with a nice sunny background. Actually, pretty nice.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no,
Pretty
the base is pretty cool. I thought I was gonna hate it, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually really like it.
Yeah, I just want to try some crazy poses and see how the material holds up. So so when I get it, hopefully this week, Dan has some mad posing skills. Yes, I agree. Really nice poses. Let's see who else we have here. Trexler Historical Art. Great. Now I'm going to be singing like a bantha in the shower. Man, who
As
wants
are
to
we
see?
all.
Okay, I'm gonna put that video for just a minute. Just not the whole thing because but I just want you guys to
Run
get
it
the
back.
like a bantha vibe.
Let's get
Let me
it.
see if I can put it again. Hold on.
Right. I will teach you. I will teach you
If I can.
like a panther. Yes, go, stop. Like
Go.
a panther. Go, stop. Like a panther. 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 Find all the panthers. Make baby panthers. You're free to roam the dunes.
Oh man, that thing is gonna be a thing. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
It is gonna. I mean, just going back to the book of Boba Fett, it's gonna like. I didn't when the show started, right? I like it. I like overall. I think I like the show, but then I was kind of like get disappointed. The more episodes were coming, like obviously episode what was it 5 and 6 were by far the best, and I think everyone agrees to that. Just the fact that we saw Mandalorian by himself, and then we saw with Grogu, and then interacting, and then we saw Luke Skywalker. Man, that particular scene with Luke Skywalker, got me thinking, man. Like, do you think Disney is gonna do a Luke Skywalker show without having an actor, like, just using a deep fake technology instead of having like somebody, playing Luke Skywalker, like Sebastian Stan, for example? What were your thoughts, Will?
Dude, that's a really good question, Dante. I would probably lean no because I feel like that would be cost prohibitive. Like in order to do that repeatedly for 10 episodes or even 6 episodes, like I feel like after a while they'd be like, hey, like why don't we just cast somebody, like cast someone to play the part? And I think Sebastian Stan's the only person to do it.
Yeah.
I can't think of another actor that would do it better than him. Mark Hamill's pretty much already given his seal of approval to Sebastian Stan, saying like, hey, like I think you'd be great, basically. That's been like a fan casting for a while now. And that's one of the ones the internet's already figured out for Disney. They don't even have to do any work, right? They're going to be like, Disney, we've already done this casting for you. Just book it. It's done. You could do the deep fake repeatedly, but after a while, like you can, even if you watch the episode, you can see here and there, the mouth is a little out of sync with the audio. Something is like a slightly off, right? So if you compound that in one episode, it's fine. But over the course of a whole season, that can start to be a little distracting, right? And detract from your story. So to me, I would say, yeah, let's go with an actor. Let's get Sebastian Stan, who we know can probably do the choreography, no problem. He has the look down. He's a great actor. He's incredible. Like that scene just as Winter Soldier when he's looking into the fire in Falcon and Winter Soldier. That alone, man, shows you how good of an actor he is. Like that when he was kind of getting his brain rewired. That's kind of the thing I feel like we could see. But yeah, I'm with you, Dante, overall in Book of Boba Fett. Like I won't get too much into it, but I enjoyed it. But there are definitely some things I didn't like. So I think overall the show is a disappointment in my opinion, but it's not a train wreck, but it's definitely not good either. Like it's not great. But like this kind of stuff, yeah, the deepfake looks fantastic. I would think over the course of a season though, I think I would probably just cast Sebastian Stan and call it a day. I would rather Disney pay that than continue to do deepfake and risk something maybe being distracting from the story. But overall, yeah, I mean, what Luke did, though, it is kind of interesting. Like, I guess they're trying to make sure that, like Anthony has repeatedly said, they're trying to, all roads lead to the sequels, right? So they're trying to make sure everything is canon and makes sense. So if Kylo's, from my understanding, is supposed to be Luke's first student, it makes sense that Grogu leaves because, not too many spoilers, but it makes sense that Grogu leaves because Kylo is supposed to be that first. So anyway, yeah, overall, I would love to see Luke Skywalker show. I think it will happen. I think it's going to happen. Whether they do a deep fake or Sebastian Stan, I think we will get one eventually.
One thing I think Disney did on this particular show is that they improved themselves. I mean, when we saw Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian, for example, right, Anthony, I mean, it was amazing. Obviously, the entrance was epic. Then when we saw him fighting those dark troopers, and then when he took the hoodie out, you saw the face. A lot of people say, you know what? Yeah, we can tell this CGI thing, but you know what? Who cares? It's Luke Skywalker, right?
Right.
Then you see this, and you're like, damn, like it was a huge improvement. And let me tell you this was pretty much a quarter of an episode with Luke Skywalker. So it was a lot of scenes, a lot of talking, a lot of more interaction than what we got on The Mandalorian. So the question to you, Anthony, do you agree with Will? Do you think it's better to, yes, it was good for this particular show, but now let's cast an actor like Sebastian Stan, for example, to play Luke Skywalker?
I think it really depends on where they're going with it. If you're asking me, should Luke have his own show, I'm gonna say no.
Why?
Only because I like Luke, how they're doing him. You know, like just give us a little bit of Luke, and then he's off on his quest. You know, I think that would take away from Luke Skywalker having his own show now. I mean, assuming they did do that, sure, recast. It's probably very expensive. It's not quite perfect, as Will mentioned. The lips, it's really hard to get lips right. But this was phenomenal, dude. Like when I was watching that, I was like, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think that it was CG, you know, or deep fake tech. Like you said with Mando, we were like, ooh, whatever, it's Luke, it's cool.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Right,
But this, I was like, I just forgot. I was like so engrossed in the show, watching him, you know, doing the training with Grogu and talking with Ahsoka. Was like, all right. And then I had to double back and be like, oh yeah, this is like totally fake shit. But it was like, they did so much better. They did so much better this time around. But yeah, I mean, if they did a show, then maybe a recast. But I would prefer they just keep doing deep fakes and have Luke kind of cameo throughout the Star Wars universe.
That's a good one. Piero, what are your thoughts about this Luke Skywalker? Can you see Hot Toys? Like one of the people in the chat asked me the question. Max Gigdom was. He said, with Hot Toys updated the X23 for this likeness of Luke. Do you think, can you see Hot Toys updating or upgrading the look of Luke for the Mandalorian one for this one? Because this one is pretty much the last one, right?
Just about, yeah.
It's
But I don't
you
think
can
they'll
have a
do it.
backpack right there with Grogu and an updated head sculpt, and they're going to
Yoda's
sell a Book of Boba
lightsaber.
Fett version.
Yep.
Probably.
No, all right. But
Don't think they won't if they're going to make 90 Iron Man.
no, I agree. They will.
I
They
know
will.
they will too. Yeah.
I don't think they'll change the face. They won't change the face of the previous one. They already got it pre-ordered. They're not gonna do that.
They're probably gonna leave it as is, right?
As
Or
is,
maybe
yep.
I think the worst can happen is probably reusing the one from Return of the Jedi. You know, just to kind of like say, you
Possibly.
know what, let's just use this one, maybe change the hair a little bit just to make it look more like the CGI look. But this one here looks really good, and if Hot Toys does something like this, what do you think, Marcos? I saw you like looking very excited about this possibility here.
I'm like both excited and terrified by a future where these deepfakes are this good, right? They're so close. I think to Will's point, like there's something that's still a little bit off normally with the mouth, but I think this was a test to see like how receptive the audience would be to like a longer deepfake, and I think they pulled it off like pretty well. So I'm not sure how close they are to like a full-blown Luke Skywalker series, but I could definitely see him peppered throughout, you know, other series, and you know his appearances become longer and longer. You get other characters involved, and I think as long as Mark Hamill is alive, they can kind of, you know, have him involved, use his, you know, his performance as reference. And so I think they could still, you know, they're still walking that fine line between, you know, being disrespectful by using a likeness, but as long as he's involved, I think it's still tactful enough that, yeah, it's terrifying what they might be able to do, but I'm here for it. I think the more Luke we can get, the more backstory we can have filled in, the better, in my opinion. And then in terms of what Hot Toys might do, I think to Anthony's point, if they can put Grogu with something and sell it, they will. So I could definitely see another version coming. But I think for the Mandalorian Season 2, that one's probably baked already, because I think what Hot Toys did was like perfect for the show. They like nailed that look for that iteration of the character. So yeah, I think another one is definitely coming.
That's a good point, actually. Dan, what do you think about this? Do you think Hot Toys might give us this version of Luke with Grogu? I mean, the suit is different, right? If you see the suit, the black suit that Luke's wearing, it's a bit different from the Return of the Jedi, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah, just a bit. I could definitely see Hot Toys making a second one. Luke is kind of like the Iron Man of Star Wars. Just how many Lukes have we gotten? Gotten like what, like over 6 or 7, or including like the pre-orders coming. Like there's a lot, and I could definitely see them, especially with Grogu, like Anthony said. That's the selling ticket right there. But yeah, I mean, and to go back on the show, like I think what they did was incredible, man. Like that's so cool how they did the deep fake. Apparently they hired the guy from YouTube, who did them.
Yeah, they did. I don't know the
Yeah.
name of the guy, but
Yeah, I don't know
I
either.
think he did a video right after the finale, right? The
Was it the Like a
Mandalorian
Bantha video or a different guy?
No,
Oh,
no, it
Same
was-
guy, same guy.
Nah, that guy's
Yeah, they did it after the finale. They put out a
Mhm.
video where they were like, "Hey, this is what we can do," type thing, and it got a lot of hits. A couple, millions people watched that, and then Disney was like, "We should talk."
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Just
Yeah.
imagine this guy, in his house doing this deep fake thing. Just imagine Disney paying him to do it with more resources, more money, so you can do wonders. I mean, look at this thing.
Yeah.
That was my first impression when I saw this episode, man. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
I was
it
like,
looks
oh,
so
shit.
good.
Bugging me out.
Right?
It was bugging me
Yeah.
out.
It's
It
really
would look-
good.
I was
It's pushing
tripping.
the
I was
boundaries
tripping.
too of what we can do. True. It's
It's pretty scary when you think
Mhm.
about
It's
it. But
pretty scary. Even the voice, like they nailed the voice. I mean, apparently this is actually Mark Hamill talking, but
Yep.
they have a DH filtering or whatever that filters the voice, so it makes it look. No, actually, I'm a liar. It is actually a some type of bot or whatever
Yeah.
that kind of gets all the words or everything, all the source materials, whatever, and then they put the sentences together in a more believable way. Something like that I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. If you guys in the chat know more than me, by all means, please enlighten me because I'm ignorant sometimes. But dude, freaking good, man. I'm telling you.
yeah.
Yeah, it gave me chills.
I'm with you guys though for sure. I think no doubt they will make this Luke, and that this is another situation where, I think I and many other people like. This is why I always say like to wait on pre-ordering, because this is what happens. Like when the Luke Mando drops, everyone goes crazy, including me, and I pre-order it, and then this one comes out, and they'll make this new one with the better head sculpt, and you'll be like, damn it, bro. Because like the other head sculpt, it's really accurate for what it was. It's accurate for how it looked in the show, so it is right. So I don't think they're gonna change it. But then this one is an improvement, and then you're just like, bro, come on now. I should have waited and got this one instead. But the other one does come with the Dark Troopers, so that is pretty cool. And you get the cloak
It's
and
a
everything.
DX.
Right. So it's going to be a little
Yeah,
different,
not
but
really
absolutely
DX,
they're going to make this. Yeah.
Alright,
As
so
far
we
as
have
show
a-
too,
we-
I think the show will only happen if Grogu stood with him. I think, like
Right.
Luke by himself. I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Right.
I would like instead of like a Luke show, I would like a movie where it shows Anthony kind of went to where like, he wouldn't want to show, but like me personally, I would like a movie to kind of show how he learned all this stuff about the Jedi and his adventures and throughout the universe. I would like to see that, but
well, yeah, me too. I just think
Yeah.
he's better suited as, he's
Yeah, for-
chapters.
for
he'll
this,
come in
yeah.
here and there, and
For cameos.
Right.
yeah. But if it's gets his own thing, I would prefer it a movie for Luke
yeah,
Skywalker.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, it
Or
might
maybe
'cause-
like next time we see him, the temple's built.
yeah.
Yeah.
That'd
Well,
be
Anthony
cool.
is
It's like,
right too.
oh.
I think it would make the most, as much as people might not like it. Like I do think if they do a show, eventually they're going to try to tie in why the Force Awakens and Last Jedi and stuff, why
Yeah.
Luke is like that. Like, I think maybe they're going to talk about repeated failure for Luke. Like maybe there's going to be a lot of like, he has this failure with Grogu. Maybe there's other, situations where he tries to become a teacher and it just doesn't work. Then you compound that with Kylo killing his academy. And then he's just like, all right, F it, I'm out. Like, I think, that maybe they can make it all tie in together. So
So nobody here thinks that Grogu might come back or not coming back. Like he's never coming back to Luke.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
'Cause remember,
You know-
Luke did the same thing when Yoda gave him the option.
That's
And
true.
he went to
it's
go
true. It's a great point.
save Leia.
That's true. He didn't say no. You're not coming back, Luke.
Exactly.
Well, I am, but Luke Chewie73 says I agree with Aries. We didn't see Grogu make the choice, and I believe that was deliberate, which I do agree, and I think that was the best part. Like we didn't see Grogu making the decision. It was implied that he did make the decision to go with Mando, so that was a good thing that they didn't show it. Ben Solo doesn't show up for another 5 years. They may still make Grogu the first. it is possible, but another thing to consider is technically Grogu was not Luke's first student. He already was taught the ways of the Jedi. He just forgot about it.
Right.
So there's so many questions that needs to be answered. How he survived the Order 66? Who saved him? Was it Mace Windu? Was it someone else?
Joe
Bell
Cassidy.
Organa? Who?
Yeah, and they made it apparent. I mean, he said that to Ahsoka that he's just helping him remember.
It feels like to me though, for sure, Ares is going to be super happy, but it feels to me like they're setting up Mace Windu went back in, grabbed Grogu and left. Like that's what it feels like to me they're setting up. Like it feels like Mace Windu is alive. He went back in to grab a student, grabbed Grogu and said, let's get out of here. And then at least got him out of there. That would be my guess.
That would be awesome.
That's what I think they're probably setting. That's just my speculation. It just kind of makes sense. Like that's a clear tie-in they could do. Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad.
No.
Nobody will. I mean, I can see Ares spilling off his coffee if he
Yep.
sees that.
And Star Wars does that all the time. They have a long track record of killing characters than unkilling them.
I
So,
mean, the
is
bigger
possible.
one is Palpatine.
Right.
Yeah, anything is possible.
Darth Maul got
Palpatine-
cut in half. So I mean,
Darth Maul got cut in half. But Palpatine still, to me, is the best comeback ever.
yeah,
The guy, fell the hole, whatever. I mean, there's no way that guy could survive. And then when we saw the sequels, Paul Dameron said, "Oh, apparently, Palpatine returned." I'm like,
who
dude,
knows?
really? Like it
Yeah,
was
that
like out
was
of
the
nowhere.
And
worst
Boba was
line.
meant to be dead too. So
Boba was meant
And
to
he's
be
not.
dead. Yeah, it's not. But probably this show is gonna be dead. um, but so just to wrap this Boba Fett, I just kind of wanted to bring this topic because I thought it was fun because we had a bantha, like a bantha. So I was just thinking about this finale. Now there's been couple weeks, probably a week or two since the last episode. So you have more time to think about the story, maybe watch a couple episodes and see. Overall, I think I agree with somebody on the chat said that the story was rushed and there was some plot holes, and I do agree now that I see the whole picture. Right, there's so much going on in such a short period of time. They wanted to tell the story, but at the same time, they didn't tell the whole story. You see Boba Fett coming. Okay, you know how he survived. You know why he changed by going with the Tuscans and all those things. But then Mando had to come in and help, and then Boba Fett became, and end up being a cameo on his own show. We had Luke Skywalker, we got Ahsoka. So, long story short, they needed to bring Mando to save the show.
yeah.
And what is the lesson? Mandalorian was a hit. It was a hit. I mean,
Mandalorian's their show too. It's their character.
It's their cash cow right now, no doubt about it.
Well, I mean, it's their creation too, right? So Boba Fett was back in the day,
mhm.
and I don't know if there's anything there, but I feel like, well, they created Mandalorian, so that's kind of like their, kind of like what you're saying, Will. It is like their cash cow. That's more. Mandalorian's more beloved to them than Boba Fett or probably even Luke Skywalker. You know what I mean? Because they created that after they acquired the property.
Right.
So of course they're going to want to push that the most. And I feel like maybe I don't know. I didn't mind the show, but it could have been a lot better. It's still good. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is, in my opinion. But it could have definitely been better. It just feels like they show more love to their creation than the property that they purchased.
Yeah, I think a large part of it too, and I'll let others jump in. I don't want to hog too much of the airtime, but I do feel like they didn't really commit to the concept they were presenting. Like I feel like there's, for example, I threw out the comparison of Walter White. I feel like that's something I would have loved to see from Boba Fett. Like maybe a situation where he tries to be good, but then eventually as he gets into this underworld, he can't be, right? And I think they didn't give us enough of a sympathetic motivation for us to get behind Boba, like why he's doing this. He kind of says like, oh, well, I don't want to work for other people anymore. And that it gives us something, but it doesn't give us enough to really like latch on to him and get behind him, right? And then he's just not as badass as we wanted him to be. So compared to what he was in Mandalorian. But I think there's so many like threads that just aren't weaved together in the show, and that's the problem. I think like there's just a lot of ideas without much coherence and cohesiveness. They needed like 12 episodes maybe to do what they wanted to do.
Yes.
Yeah,
And it probably would have been much better the story, I
Right.
think, with more episodes. 7, I think, was too short for the whole story, right?
and two
But
of
now,
them are Mando episodes, so I mean it's
And two of
That's-
them are about 30-something minutes, too.
right.
that's
Well, and if you
true.
take out, even if you take out episode 4, because episode 4 was still technically a flashback in the Mandalorian time, where he had found Fennec and brought her back and got her modded.
Right.
You know, it was all that past until the very end of the episode where they're like, oh, now we're back at current time. And you take away that, maybe even episode 5 and 6, you're left with like 4 actual episodes, which 2 of those have a lot of Tusken flashbacks. So there wasn't, it wasn't very fleshed out, which is, when you think about it, when you take out episode 5 and 6 and arguably episode 4, there's not much story there.
Yeah, and to go kind of go with that Walter White thing, that would be cool because instead of him walking around saying, "My name is Boba," you can just say, "What's my name?" Say
Yeah,
my
right.
name. Instead, because that would be more fair. Instead of him always reminding people who he is.
Yeah, and we have 102 people watching. Come on, hit the like button, guys. Let's see if we can make it to 100 likes. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to all my friends' channels here. We're talking about a little bit of everything today because honestly, I have nothing prepared. So my apologies for that. But you know what? With this awesome panel, you don't need preparation. You just need to talk and have fun. And that's what we do. Now, there's another show that is coming May 25th, which is Obi-Wan. And let me tell you, I really have really high expectations about this show. Really high expectations. And I really think, and I hope I'm wrong, but I just have a feeling that something is going to happen with this freaking show. You know, not like a bantha, but
Mhm.
I think this show is going to deliver. I think this show is going to deliver. I think this is going to be, you know, alongside with the Mandalorian, the baby, you know, Disney's baby, is Obi-Wan. Darth Vader is going to be in it. I mean, who knows what else we're going to see in this show. But I'm going to start with Anthony on this one here. You know, what are your expectations about this show? Do you think this is going to be a good show? Do you think it's going to be some type of disappointment, kind of like what happened with the book of Boba Fett? Or do you think this is going to be a hit and this might be something that it might take us to a whole new level?
I think it's going to be amazing. I think what happened is, well, there's a few reasons, but I think one of the reasons why the Book of Boba Fett may not have been that great is not necessarily like a bait and switch situation, where I think maybe they allocated a little less overall budget into Boba Fett because they're really going to bring out the guns for this, right? And we can say, oh, it's Disney, they got money, they have infinite money, but really they don't. You know, they're going to decide how much money this show, the budget for this, the budget for that, and then I feel like they're looking at it like, okay, Obi-Wan is going to be really, really big. So, you know, kind of like Mando, but I think even bigger. I think we're going to see some really cool stuff, man. I really think they're going to show Anakin and Obi-Wan with some flashbacks, like during like the prequel era when they're
That's
still
what everyone
friends.
wants, right?
You know, you're going to see a live action Clone Wars
Yeah, there's
era
some-
thing going
There
on.
is already.
We may see some live action other clone troopers with them, you know, things like that. And I don't think that's going to be the whole show, but it has to be, there's an emotional connection between these two, you know? So, and we've seen it. Mando has flashbacks. Boba has flashbacks. We're going to get some kind of flashbacks in here. And then present day stuff. I mean, it's going to be, dude, I feel like this is going to be pretty explosive, especially with 6 episodes. I don't think they can't. You know, Boba Fett is a beloved, you know, character and has a huge fan base, but not as big, in my opinion, as Vader or / Anakin. You know what I'm saying? You take your pick, you know, whether you're the older generation or the newer I mean, it's Vader. He is arguably Star Wars, you know, him and Luke, and then Obi-Wan is huge. So there's no Dude, this show's gonna be badass, man. I don't think they're gonna screw it up at all.
Dan?
Oh man, I agree. I agree with Anthony. I think it's going to be incredible. I think we're going to see some, just amazing Star Wars from this show. Man, I'm so excited. Obi-Wan is like legit like my second favorite character in Star Wars, so I'm super excited for this. In terms of Hot Toys, I kind of have a question for you guys, or at least for those who ordered the Mythos Vader, is if they do a 6 scale battle damaged Vader, the fucked up face, it's half mask, broken. You see the Sith eyes, all of that. If we see that in the show and Hot Toys makes it, are you getting the 6 scale?
Must have.
You get them both.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I definitely.
Well,
Hot
I'm still
Toys.
getting the Mythos Vader statue.
Yeah.
But if they drop that as a hot toy, yeah, both, of course.
Is the
Yeah,
Mythos
that's a
1
must.
quarter scale?
It's 1/5.
Fifth
They're
scale.
fifth scale.
1/5.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit taller than the 1/6. Okay, so now let me ask you this: what if we get a Vader like what Dan described in a 1/4 scale?
It's
might.
possible,
Is it
but
possible?
I think right.
Is
I
it
think,
possible?
I think we're gonna get a Kenobi quarter scale hot toy.
That would be fucking sick.
Personally,
That's
just,
that's a
just
good point.
because we got a quarter scale Mando through the show, and we got a quarter scale Boba, as we all know. Now the show's wrapped. You know what I'm saying? And we already have a quarter scale, Sith. We got Vader already. Not to say I wouldn't take another one, but since you have a Sith, now we get a quarter scale Jedi. We don't have one. And his show, the name is Obi-Wan. So he's the character of the show. So
Maybe we get Jar Jar Binks and
No,
I'll take a 6 scale Jar Jar.
I'll still get it though. Marcus, what are your thoughts about the Obi-Wan show? Good point that Dan made. Do you think we're gonna see? And we're gonna talk about this later in the show about the 1/4 scales, because I do have a theory. But what are your thoughts about the show? Do you think it's gonna be a good one? What are your expectations?
Yeah, I have really high hopes for this show. I don't think that they touch, to Anthony's point, I don't think they touch Vader or Obi-Wan unless they've got a great idea, right? And the fact that it's 6 episodes is almost like they intended to make this a movie, perhaps, and they've kind of, they have some territory like, okay, we can add in some flashbacks, do some more Clone Wars level stuff or era stuff. So yeah, I think this show's going to be phenomenal, and they've got to get this one right, especially after Boba, where it's divisive. Like, they need another banger on their hands, just like Mandalorian has gotten the entire fan base. Oh, Will has brought this Sleeveless
Gun
Lookout.
show, baby.
Will, you can't just do that to me in the middle of my sentence.
Free of charge. I didn't
man,
charge
you
anybody.
Oh man, showstopper.
That was
But-
hot, man. That hoodie was hot with the lights on.
That's right. So no, I think this show I think it's gonna be great, and it has to be great. So I think Disney's gonna bring the heat on this one.
Oh man, I can't wait. I just get goosebumps every time that I hear about Obi-Wan. And I said it many times before, man. This is gonna be the closest thing to the original trilogy.
There you go.
Not only because we're probably gonna have Vader, we might have a cameo of the Emperor. We might see a cameo of Moff Tarkin. We
That's
might
true.
see other characters. Plus, you might get some other stuff like the Clone Wars and all that crap. I mean, dude,
Dude, they might even show Thrawn.
dude,
They might.
Oh,
They might.
Anthony, whoa.
Pirok. What are
I
your
was
thoughts?
just thinking.
they got to get this show right. The only thing I'm worried about is the length of it. It's the same length as, isn't the same 7 episodes, just like Book of
6
Boba?
episodes, 15
seasons,
minutes
even
each.
shorter. I hope they don't pull off a whole
Can you imagine?
episode where there's no Obi-Wan in there. I hope it's all Obi-Wan. I'm hoping for a Yoda scene, hopefully, because they escaped around that
Qui-Gon?
same time. So, yeah, even Qui-Gon or even Maul, even Darth Maul, if anything. I mean, but more Yoda. I'm more of a Yoda fan. I'd love to see Yoda again, but I'm excited for it. I'm just a little nervous because it's short. I'm hoping each episode is going to be minimum 42 minutes to kind of, and it's like the lore of Boba's the bounty hunter, but everybody loves Sith, Jedi, and Sith. Everybody loves the lore. People, as a kid, you grew up, you're either, cops and robbers, but then you have the Jedi or the Sith, either light or dark side. Everybody loves that. And then
Which one were you, P-Rock?
it depends. When I was younger, I was light side. As I got older, I was dark side.
Yeah, you were.
So, yeah.
All I got is above me, man.
All that thigh action.
At the end.
That's a good one. Will, just to wrap this up, the Obi-Wan speculation here. What are your expectation of the show? Do you really have high hopes? Do you think it's gonna be okay? What are your thoughts in general?
I have really high hopes, and that kind of makes me nervous because,
You
like,
see, I'm not the only one.
yeah,
I'm not
been
because
the
hurt
my
only one.
before.
my
Mark, Rosemary,
expectations
everyone.
are through the roof. But for Book of Boba, they were pretty high too for all of us. I mean, if we're being like realistic, like putting ourselves back in the time machine, we had like after Mando, we were like, oh, Jon Favreau and Filoni, there's no wrong they can do. Like this is going to be amazing, and it turned out, not that great in my opinion. Like it turned out okay at best, but it's definitely not Mando level. But Obi-Wan Kenobi, Kenobi's a different beast because that one we have major expectations for. Because one, you're taking an even more beloved character than Boba, like Anthony was mentioning. You're bringing him back, Ewan McGregor, who people love. He was one of the best parts of the prequel trilogy. It's Obi-Wan. It's one of the biggest characters. You're also filling in the gaps of a very crucial and important time that we've never seen before. And Darth Vader. I mean, you're bringing Darth Vader back into this, who people can never get enough of Vader. You're bringing Anakin. Exactly, bro. And like Deborah Chow, I think is one of the biggest things too. But I've been burnt by this before because Chloe Zhao directed Eternals, who just won Best Picture, and then I hated Eternals, and I was like, "Oh, Chloe Zhao is an amazing director. She's going to do Eternals. It's going to be a masterpiece," and it ended up, in my opinion, sucking. So with Deborah Chow, she's incredible. She did 2 amazing episodes of Mando, but we don't know how
she's
this is
doing the
do.
whole show.
She is, and she did
That's
2
smart.
great episodes of Mando. So I'm hoping that she does great here too. But we don't know. We haven't seen her do a full show yet. So
Well,
yeah.
that's a good point that you make, and I think the reason why I think we shouldn't worry about it is because she's already using known characters like
Right.
Obi-Wan, Vader, you name it, right?
Right.
With the Eternals, all of them are. I mean, I know they're not all characters, but they were introduced in the big screen for the first time.
Right.
So I
They're
think
reimagined.
exactly,
Chloe
and
Zhao
I
had a
think
tough
Boba.
job.
Boba
that
was reimagined.
it was reimagined, but still, you still have the you can see Boba Fett, you can see Jango Fett when you saw him, because that's the first thing you're gonna remember, right? Jango Fett, Boba Fett when he was little in the prequels and all those things. Of course, we can debate about what happened with his character throughout the show, but you know what I mean. Like I think that that's gonna be much easier for the director to make this move to make this show. I think.
Yeah. And I did hear too, for at one point, there were some rewrites for this. So that sometimes is a good thing, sometimes not a good thing. So
rewrites.
you never know, right? So like it could be great. I think we all have super, super high hopes for it, but I'm with you, Dante. I'm pretty confident it's going to be good, but we've been burned before. So I try to keep my expectations low, because if you go in thinking it's going to be the greatest Star Wars piece ever and then it's not, then you're left walking away disappointed because your expectations were too high. But if you go in like sort of in the middle, then you can only be pleasantly surprised. So I think it's going to be incredible. I'm with you guys. I do think it's going to be great. I trust them, but also just remaining cautious.
I'm gonna change my mindset. I think the show is gonna suck. I think
Hey,
the
you're
story
open
is
to
gonna
your
be
stars.
horrible.
You're open to your opinion, man.
I need
It's
to
gonna
keep
be
my
great.
man. Will said we need to keep our expectations low. So I have to be like, there's gonna be trash and horrible, and then
That is
hopefully
kinda
I'll
true.
be surprised.
A pure cynic, bro.
Can you imagine? I know, right? So like Two-Face. CJ Fool with the 279 Canadian dollar super chat. Thank you so much. Hope that we see some drops this week. Need Ahsoka. Yes, we need Ahsoka, and I think we're gonna have something this week. I don't know what that is because I haven't heard anything about. I have a thought, an idea of what's gonna be dropping this week. I know Ahsoka is gonna happen this month, but very likely next week. So maybe Friday. Who knows? But it's definitely happening this month, according to what I was told. Unless Howard Chan says, you know what, I'm not gonna have to give you this. I'm gonna hold it for another month. It is possible. I think I saw another super chat here. Carlos with another $5 super chat. Thank you, Carlos. Book of Boba Fett and Mando season 1 both had 100 million budget. Kenobi has a 200 million for just 8 episodes. Damn.
That's a Jedi.
6 episodes, so even
special
crazier.
effects.
Damn. So what does that mean? That probably you're gonna have Palpatine. You're probably gonna have Moff Tarkin. You're probably gonna have, baby Luke, baby Leia. Bail Organa was actually confirmed, I think. So, I saw some postings earlier that he's gonna be in the show. Man, just imagine 200 million. It's like a movie.
That's like an Avengers movie budget.
It's like an okay. So
Yeah,
now
that's-
let me just tweak this a little bit. Now with this success of these shows, right? You name it, Marvel, DC. I mean, Marvel, Star Wars mainly, right? do you think we go into a different era right now of more shows than movies? Like before, you wanted to see a movie because you want to see the special effects, you wanted to enjoy the story, you want to see it on the big screen, whatever. But now you have really good shows like on Disney Plus, Netflix, you name it. Like Star Wars, for example, The Mandalorian, even the Book of Boba Fett with this amazing, CGI technology for Luke or deepfake technology, whatever you want to call it. Then we got the other show, the Avengers show, not the Avengers show, the help me out here, the guy with the arrow. What's his
Hawkeye?
name? Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Shit.
Hmm.
We had Wanda with WandaVision, right? Wanda and Vision. What else we got? We got the Falcon with the Winter Soldier. So you know what I'm trying to get with this. Then
Yeah.
we got Ozark. I love Ozark, by the way. I just
yeah.
finished the
Yellowstone.
oh man,
I gotta watch Yellowstone.
Peacemaker
good.
with the best intro
Peacemaker,
ever.
yes, Peacemaker.
I'm telling you, man, like shows are killing it. So do you think we're going to a different direction now? Do you think people are gonna enjoy more shows than actually movies? What are your thoughts? I'm gonna start with P-Rock on this one.
I mean, during the pandemic, I would say yes, but at one point, I thought we were gonna stick to this route. But the one thing that stopped me from thinking that was Spider-Man. When Spider-Man came out in the movie theaters, you see how many people went to go see it, and now you're starting to see more movies come out where it says exclusively movie theaters only. So I don't think it's gonna go that route, but for shows, I see it being open up for smaller characters because for characters like Moon Knight, I don't think we'll ever see a Moon Knight movie, and the shows are the benefits of for smaller characters like him. I guarantee the show does good, which I know is gonna do good. We possibly could see a movie in the future. So I'm hoping we can at least stick to the shows for the smaller characters or characters that need more time to develop the story instead of just throwing them into a movie for 2 hours and cramming everything, and then just having the sucky Justice League movie before the next Zack Snyder version. Everything was just crammed in there. So I mean, I don't want the movie theaters to go away just for the big budget stuff like Spider-Man, but I would love the shows to just stick around for smaller characters, give small characters a chance.
Dan, what are your thoughts?
Oh man, P-Rock just like hit the nail on the head right there, dude. I think during the pandemic, definitely the shows would have been like, money, but now like, I think Spider-Man really did change that. And I mean, me personally, I love going to the movies, so that's never going to change, I think, and I really hope that, there are more movies to come. But yeah, I mean, I'm like P-Rock said, the smaller characters are just, that's fucking perfect for those shows, man. Like that's fucking, like Moon Knight, like that's it. Like that's perfect, like I don't think and same with like Loki or like, I don't think we'd ever get like a Loki movie, like with just him. So I think the shows are
Loki one. Will, I forgot about Loki. How's
I
that
know,
possible?
Yeah,
How is
could
that
you, John?
possible?
that's my point. I
breaking
will
my
want
heart.
to
The best
Loki.
one.
God, you can tell my
Yeah.
brain is old.
yeah. So I
Me
think
too.
they're gonna be fine.
Marcos, what are your thoughts? Do you think we're gonna see? Well, actually, we go in that direction. We're gonna see more shows for sure. But do you think at one point people are gonna prefer more shows than movies, or it all depends of who's gonna be in the movie, what movie is gonna be, and give some maybe more meat for these characters that maybe they need to develop all the stories, but maybe not necessarily in a movie, but more like telling a long story, like a show, for example. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so this is a really great question, by the way. And let me preface this by saying I'm so excited to go to the movies to see the Batman and to see Multiverse of Madness this year. And so, like, there's no replacing going to the movies. But I think for, like, me, it's become more and more infrequent. Like, maybe I'll go for, all the tentpole movies, and that's it, really. So, like, I love the TV shows in that you kind of get, these drips of the story throughout multiple weeks, and you can kind of be engaged in speculation, like, in between episodes. So that's just like a phenomenal format. And I will say the studio probably loves it in that they can stay like in the zeitgeist. I don't know that I use that correctly, but Will correct me if I didn't, for longer, right? So, they can $200 million for Kenobi gets you, 6 weeks, maybe 7 with all the pre-run up, as opposed to if you did that with a movie, maybe 3 weeks with, before the premiere and then, 2 weeks after. So I think the studio gets more bang for their buck. and you get more people engaged in it. So I could for sure see movies becoming fewer and far between and more TV shows. But I hope that there's a balance between the two. But I do love the TV show format.
Yeah, that's this is the thing. I mean, I'm not saying this in terms of people not going to the movies or anything, but you can see the trend. I mean, you can see the shows are getting so good that if you watch a show right now and let's say somebody walks in, they don't even know what the show is about. They're probably thinking, "Oh, what movie is that?" Oh no, this is not a movie. This is a show, because the quality is so good. Like they put so much into it, budget, money, development, and all those things that makes the show so good that you can easily say, oh, this is like an 8 hour long movie divided in 8 weeks, 8 episodes or whatever. What are your thoughts, Anthony? Do you think that this is gonna be trending up in terms of we're gonna see more and more and more and more shows with this type of budget, with this type of production, and then of course we're gonna see movies, but maybe now the movies are gonna get more scrutinized. Like it has to be really good movie for you to actually go and see it. Like the Multiverse of Madness, for example. What happened with Spider-Man with the No Way Home, with this multiverse and thing, and then talking about Batman, for example, which is another one that's going to be good in the summer. So what are your thoughts? Jurassic Park, don't forget about that one. Jurassic World, it dropped,
Right.
the trailer dropped this week, and it was really good seeing the old cast. So
All together.
all together, all of them
Yeah.
together. So that was
Yeah.
really good.
Mhm.
So what are your thoughts, man?
Ghostbusters.
No, I think there's a place for both. I really do. As we all know, there's just something cool about going to the movies, right?
That
It's just
popcorn.
yeah, it's completely fun. I think the thing is though, like you said, Dante, the tech is getting a lot better. Now, the writing is all that matters at the end of the day. I mean, I grew up watching amazing shows, like seasons and seasons, because the story was so good. But now that we have the technology, or at least, well, and other shows as well, it's not just Disney, but the tech that they're using, the Unreal Engine, which is really cool, to create, it's for games, but they're using it now for shows, and it looks phenomenal. So I think the shows are good because, I mean, I always grew up reading books too. I like stories that go on. Movies are always, one and done. They could be really great though. Obviously, there's amazing movies. We can all agree on that. But with Marvel in particular is interesting because they did the WandaVision show, and okay, well, who the hell's Wanda? Oh, well, we introduced her in a movie. I mean, let's forget the comics. I'm just talking movie. So now we're familiar with her through the movies, and then okay, she gets a show. Now we see what happens with her show. Oh shit, okay, all this is going on. This can now lead into the multiverse of madness. You see what I'm saying? So there's all this extra context that you wouldn't get in a show. She doesn't have time in an Avengers movie to show everything that happened to her, right?
To have a
that's why I
sitcom
think-
in there.
Right, exactly. So having a show really enriches the characters and can start leading, these different pathways that can bleed into a movie. It's just weird with Star Wars because right now I don't think Star Wars or Lucasfilms knows what to do at this point movie wise. So that's where I think it's a little bit different because you can build all this Star Wars stuff up, but you have Luke in here. Right now we're having Obi-Wan. It's like, well, wait, whereas with like the Marvel stuff, they can tie these shows into events, into their movies. Star Wars got to figure something out. But I think, long story short, I think it's great to have both. We're going to go see Spider-Man. You couldn't, what I mean? That was just cruel. They already had old movies. They brought it in like that. Didn't need television shows
Right.
to enrich it. But I think where they're going now with the tech, give us long story arcs that we can watch at home, and then they have an impact to whatever movie they want to put out, right?
That's true. Before I go to Will, I want to acknowledge Writer Reviews. What's up, my friend? Also want to say hi to Local Lou in the house. By the way, yesterday after Aries show, P-Rock, me, Anthony, and Desi, I think, we were behind the scenes talking, and Local Lou, for some reason, hacked into the into the stream, and he was pretty much a one viewer,
was
front
peeping at
row
us.
show. We were talking, and he was like sending comments. It was like so fun.
Wow.
We just cracking up. But,
He had a private session.
like a private stream for him, pretty much.
We gave him a little skin.
Like, yes,
Like he was
But-
the only fan.
he was the only
Mhm.
fan.
Yeah, he was the only
only
fan. Yeah.
And also want to acknowledge my friend Fabio from FABSFIGURES. He said, "Wait till Grogu opens the multi-universe.
Oh my god.
We're gonna get, Venomized Grogu. We're gonna get a bunch of Grogus for sure, man." And actually, I love Grogu, man. He's a really cool character.
Yeah.
I think that was a good call by Disney for sure.
So do you think you guys think Book of Boba should have been a movie then? It probably would have been better off as a
No, I
movie,
think a show is fine. Just make it
The show is
longer.
fine.
Yeah, like I
Make-
think 10 episodes. Kind of was like Game of Thrones. They just like rushed through it.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
see,
Yeah,
the
that
thing is,
final season.
you can look at the 7 episodes now; they're done. And how many of you or anybody even in chat, now that it's finished, is going to go back and watch it all again? So I'll go watch it again.
I don't think I will.
I'll watch it if like season 2 comes out. I'll go watch it.
Yeah, if season 2 maybe, but to me to rewatch something, it has to be really good. Like I have to love it. I'm not going to rewatch something I consider mediocre.
Yeah, but you may
Like-
catch things different now that you already know how it ends.
Maybe,
You know
but-
what I mean? You're not.
But that's more like me wanting to like it so bad. You know what I mean? More than like me actually liking it. Like that's kind of the problem to me, at least, Like Mando, I rewatch because it's incredible. It's great. Like that's why I rewatch it. And like Shang-Chi, I'll go back and rewatch a bunch of times because I love it. Like, but
I see.
you know what I mean? Like that's kind of like because we all love Star Wars so much and we want to like it so badly, and that's part of the problem because we all do it. But it's like that. Let's go rewatch. It's like I think a lot of people did that with the sequels too, and they still didn't like it. So they were just like, I rewatched it again. I
Yeah.
still hate it.
I ask because
But-
when I look back on things that are already done, like I could watch
Right.
Star Wars
It's like trying to
or
get back with
Empire,
ex-girlfriend.
like over and
Yeah,
over.
but those
again.
are movies. I think it's different.
Right.
Show is like you're talking about like 8, 10, whatever episodes, right?
Sure. Well, have you gone and rewatched Mando?
I did.
Yes.
I have,
season.
yeah.
Yeah, I have.
You see
I
what I'm
have.
saying?
Not
So-
from season 1 though. Like season 2.
Oh, okay.
Season
Yeah.
2, and maybe here and there some episodes here and there. But the show that I rewatch a lot, and maybe I'm a nerd, is Cobra Kai.
Nice.
Still
man.
got to watch
I
season
haven't
4,
watched
man.
that.
I've been
Yeah, I
so
haven't watched
busy.
I
I've seen
love
season
that show,
4
man.
either.
It's just
Cobra
kinda
Kai is tight.
Yeah,
right.
there's-
You see, thanks, man.
Makes
I
you
thought
feel like
the
a kid
only-
The
again.
show I
too, when
rewatch
you
more than
watch
anything
it.
is The Office. The Office is so bingeable, dude.
Such a
Never
good
seen it.
go-to.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Except they
I
took
will.
it off
I'm
Netflix.
gonna stay with you on this one because you need to tell us. Since you are the movie guy here,
Oh yeah.
you are the one with the essays, the one that
Ooh.
dissects the whole information about a movie.
Yeah.
The critic. So now we see the trending. I said it before. The trending with shows, the budget. I mean, the amount of money they put in this into shows, and then we have the movies. So now, do you think that could be also pressure for the movies to be much better and bigger in terms of effects on or story? Like, look what happened with the No Way Home. It was a huge story, seeing all the Spideys together. Now this, Doctor Strange multiverse of madness with all the craziness that we're gonna see, it's probably gonna be even bigger. So what are your
Right.
thoughts, man?
Yeah, dude, it's a really good question. To me, I view it as like what they've become now is like movies and TV shows have become like salt and pepper. Like you need a little bit of each to make like a good dish, right? Like you can mix them together, use them as sort of build upon the universe because let's be real, like, and Disney know this because they own Marvel. Everyone's trying to do what Marvel did. Shared universes are all the rage right now. Everyone wants to do it. DC tried it. It didn't work as well. They're still doing it. Now they're still doing solo stuff too. And the solo stuff worked. Like this Batman is totally solo. It looks great. It's going to make a ton of money. I can tell. But yeah, that's what they're trying to do. So you can use the shows and the movies to kind of build up one another, like add context to characters, give characters a front stage where they might not have gotten one otherwise, like a Hawkeye movie or even a Wanda movie. We probably wouldn't have gotten that, right? Or Loki, like you mentioned, Dante. I don't think we would have gotten a Loki movie, right? But a Loki show we will get, even though the budget's high. They're making those on the Disney Plus because they want to bring value to their streaming service. They want more people to subscribe. In order to do that, you have to give them good content. So you have to give them stuff they want to see. You can't just say, oh, we're going to give you all the old Disney and Star Wars and whatever. That's not enough to keep people engaged. You got to give them new things, right? So to me, you're always going to have both. The problem with the movie theaters is that there's way too much money to be made for studios to ignore them. Like Spider-Man in COVID just made $1.8 billion. That's crazy. Like if it were a non-COVID times, it would probably be near Endgame money.
Is
Like,
it even in China yet?
No. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think if you took, I don't think so anyway, but I think if you took this film in non-COVID times, it's probably $2.5 billion film. Like it's and Endgame was like 3, but still it's pretty close to that, right? So there's a lot of money to be made in the theaters. So I'm actually surprised they didn't make Obi-Wan a movie, but I think Anthony is right. I think they don't know what they want to do with movies right now. So they're just staying out of it. They're like, let's keep making Disney Plus shows because we want to bring value to the streaming service. But I think they're going to do another trilogy at some point, just a matter of what they do. Maybe they go 200, 300, 400 years in the future, you know, and say, let's see where the Jedi are at now. Like, or maybe they go back and do Knights of the Old Republic, right? Maybe they do something Old Republic era. That might be good because you can explore an era that no one's really seen on the big screen before. So those are two. That's what I think they were going to do with D&D, the Game of Thrones guys. Then they canned it. It's what it sounded like they were going with. But Lucasfilm can be kind of wishy-washy, it seems like. So they don't always know. But yeah, Dante, to answer the question, I think you're going to continue to see both. With Star Wars, though, I don't think you're going to see any movies anytime soon. So anyway,
that's a good point. You know, and you know, I'm gonna say what Carlos said on the $2 super chat. Doctor Strange trailer, Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, it's better than the Book of Boba Fett. That's for sure. The trailer itself was much better than the whole show. I agree with that. And that's gonna be our next topic. You know, because man, I saw the trailer. Pretty much, you guys saw it as well, and I can really wait to watch the movie, man. I'm telling you, I can freaking wait. I mean, we already got some idea who's gonna be there. Was that the guy talking to Doctor Strange? Xavier.
It was.
It was.
That's Patrick Stewart. Yeah. 100%.
Oh yeah.
So the Illuminatis are gonna be there.
Yep.
We're gonna see
Hopefully.
Tom Cruise. People saying about Tom Cruise being the Iron Man. What was the name? The actual name? Superior Iron Man, right? That according to, I mean, I didn't read the comics, so you guys can correct me if I'm 100% wrong, because probably I'm gonna be wrong. That's about that he got some 2 Infinity Stones, I think, or 2 or 3 Infinity Stones, and he's able to use them. That was the story. That's why he's so superior.
I didn't really watch much of What If, so I didn't really like it that much. Yeah.
And talking about What If, you know, you saw zombie Doctor Strange as well. Then
Zombie
you
Wanda,
saw some forest, and that's another thing as well in the Marvel universe. I mean, this movie seems to be that it's gonna be crazy. Like, it's gonna have so many cameos that it's gonna be a madness. It's gonna be a multiverse of madness. Clever title, you know. So I'm gonna start with Marcos on this one. With Marco, sorry. You know, I'm pretty sure you saw the trailer. Hope you did, because we're gonna talk about it. You know, do you think it's gonna be that crazy?
So I've seen the trailer 4 times now, I would say at least 4, and I watched the new Rockstars breakdown, which I don't always love to do because sometimes they're spoilery, and I still have no idea what the heck this movie is about. Like, the fact that this is what they're showing us right now, and you know, think of all the things that they're not showing us. So speaking again of high expectations, I wish my expectations weren't so high for this, but they're like kind of through the roof right now because I love the weird multiversal angle that we're going to now. And this one could really be like an all-time great and just something different, right? We've gotten a lot of like similar, you know, Doctor Strange 1 was kind of a little bit of a remake of the first Iron Man. I can't see any parallels to what this one's like. And the fact that they brought in Sam Raimi to do it, it seems like a lot of horror elements, as you mentioned, the zombie Wanda and zombie Doctor Strange. So, yeah, I think this one could be really phenomenal and really, really looking forward to it.
I can wait. And I want to say thank you to Ashley Chase for the $7.99. Doctor Strange is going to be to me bugs. It's going to be good, man. This movie is going to be freaking amazing. But just by looking at the freaking picture, man, I'm just going to put the picture by itself. But if you see here, let me just see if I can make it bigger. What do we have here? Can you make it up?
Captain Carter's shield.
Yeah, that's Captain Carter.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Well, it was an overseas one that had.
Is it possible? Is it possible that we're gonna get all these characters? And now people talking about the Illuminati, you know, and I think I had a picture of it. Let me see if I can just put it here. Oh man, I'm telling you, like, but when I saw this trailer, I was like, damn, Let me see if I can drag this picture here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right,
Anthony,
so let me
you were
show
saying there's one that has Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
think
supposed
there
to be
is,
one
yeah.
that, yeah.
Crazy.
These are supposed to be the Illuminati. We have Carter. We have the Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic,
Yep.
Elastic. we
Mr.
have
Fantastic.
Mr.
Xavier,
Rubber Band.
Mr. Rubberband. We have the Tom. What's his name? Fuck. Tom Cruise. I was about to
Tom
say Tom
Cruise,
Hanks. Tom,
Tom
Cruise
Hanks.
and this lady from WandaVision.
Wow.
Man,
Photon.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Tom Cruise gonna have a goatee or just a mustache. I'm curious because he always has like his face clean in every movie.
Bro.
I don't know, man. But all I know that this movie is gonna be sick as hell. What are your thoughts, Will?
Dude, I don't even know what to expect, man. I think this is like a No Way Home. I think Marvel, Kevin Feige is the king of fan service done right. I think what he's doing, especially like what he did with No Way Home, they know that they can please fans, give them fan service, so to speak, make it natural, fit into the story, weave an intelligent way, and it's going to make them a ton of money, and it's going to make us all very happy. So I think this is a win-win scenario for all of us, and I think we're going to see some crazy shit in this film. I think it's going to get... The first one was trippy. This one's like 5 times trippier, it looks like. This is like... It's going to be wild. I think this is going to be one of the most unique visual experiences for Marvel yet, maybe the most. I think like the CGI, you can already tell is crazy. What they've just shown in the trailer, you're going to get so many cameos, weird experiences. I'm going to throw it out there yet. I don't know anything. I think the way they're setting it up is that Wanda is the villain. Like Wanda is somehow the villain of this movie. I don't know why. I don't know how. What kind of drives her over the edge? But something is going to upset her. You can tell she's on edge in this trailer, right? So I think that's what they're setting up. That is definitely Professor X's voice in the trailer. I know Reed Richards is supposed to show up soon. Oh, showing the guns full screen. So
Show it. Come on, man.
Oh,
It's on flexing. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. You see my armpit hair and everything.
Careful.
I know. I don't want to break the
You're
camera.
gonna get the ladies crazy here.
I know. Ladies are just
Like-
bras flying everywhere, bro. Just at their screen right now, I can see them. But yeah, I do think this movie is going to be crazy. I think it's going to be absolute roller coaster. I don't know what, like No Way Home didn't even show this much in their trailers. Like this has already shown more than what No Way Home trailers did. So
I have a question.
and I think there's
I have
a lot
question now. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So now this is the question: do you think because there's so much shit going on in this movie
There's more they're
that this
hiding.
is nothing?
I think this is nothing. Yeah, I don't think they've shown us
Right?
anything so far.
We ain't seen nothing yet.
I think that's what
You
they're
was-
hiding.
You might
I
even get
agree.
like Hugh
I
Jackman
agree.
Wolverine or something.
Exactly.
Like you might
That's
get.
why I was waiting for my turn. You took it from me.
Oh, let P-Rock go next. Then let P-Rock.
No,
I'm
no, I
done.
won't even play. Go ahead, Will. Go ahead.
I'm done, bro. I'm done. You're all good. Yeah, I'm just saying. I think there's gonna be a lot of crazy stuff.
P-Rock.
I'll take any version of Wolverine. I just want my X-Men already. Like I want Gambit. I want Psylocke. I mean, even the original. I'll take any form of X-Men. And hopefully, they told us originally Loki show might have a hint of X-Men or the multiverse and stuff. Never happened. WandaVision, they said the same thing too. We had Quicksilver, but it's not the Quicksilver we all wanted. So I don't know. I'm just now they're saying this is the movie that's gonna finally do it. I know for a fact that Professor Xavier is gonna be in there for that scene right there. I'm hoping it's not just that scene right there. Hopefully, we get to see a glimpse of some of the X-Men members, and somehow something happens in the end where the multiverse kind of collides, where we finally get the mutants and the X-Men, and anything from that side of the spectrum, even Fantastic Four, Galactus, Silver Surfer. Come on, man, give it to us already. I want all that stuff already. There's too many characters that they have that they're not using. That now they have the rights to use them. Now's the time.
That was the time. Marcos, did I go with you? I think I did, right?
You did.
Dan, did I go with you?
No, not yet.
Go. This is your
I'll go
turn.
to Dan.
Man,
Pass it to Dan.
someone said in the comments, they showed us a lot, but we still don't know what the fuck's going on, and I
Exactly.
100% agree with that.
Right? They show so much
yeah.
that tells you right there that this is not even close of what we're gonna see in the movie. Because when they show you a lot and you feel like it's a lot, then it's not. Because
Yeah.
it's really just so much going on. But go.
And Marvel's really good at like like tricking us into believing something and then hitting us with something totally crazy, on the back end. So, we really don't know what's going on. How many Doctor Stranges are there gonna fucking be? Like, like
We've already
It's
seen like
crazy.
5, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, like all the different looks. It's cool. Like I'm really excited to see this, especially that it has that horror element. Because I love scary movies. Like that looks fucking cool, man. Like,
Mhm.
can you imagine we get like a 6 scale figure of that? Like,
Oh, we're definitely gonna get this.
oh, dude, that would be
There's no freaking way. I
freaking
mean,
amazing, dude.
they're
Oh
going
my
that line
God.
already. So
Like, oh, dude, look at the face. Like, oh yeah, I'm excited, super excited for this. And like I honestly like like you guys were saying, I hope we get some of the Fox properties in this movie. Like I'm really excited to see like maybe fucking Mr. Fantastic. I really hope so. That'd be really cool to kind of give us a little snippet of that. But yeah, I'm just overall really excited for this. I cannot wait. Like damn, that looks incredible. Holy shit.
oh yeah, no, it looks sick. Anthony, what are your thoughts, man? You excited about this? I mean, they show us a lot, but at the same time, it's not everything.
Yeah, I'm more excited for this than any movie, man. Even like Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man was cool, but this I'm like super excited for a multitude of reasons. First being Sam Raimi. I love Evil Dead. I loved Army of Darkness. Even like Hercules and Xena stuff was fun. Like he knows what he's doing. Plus, he did the older Spider-Mans. This is going to be really badass, dude. We already know that Patrick Stewart's reprising a role. At the end of the day, I think this Illuminati, this version of Professor X is like not from, 616, like the regular Marvel universe. I think, at the end of the day, when things come back to normal, it's going to be similar to like No Way Home, where the Spideys and the villains kind of go back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they're going to be cemented in our universe, but obviously not, right? Because we've got zombies in here, which is badass. And it's Sam Raimi, so there better be a Bruce Campbell in here. And
Yeah,
that's
I
how
was
it
gonna say
started.
that,
The first Marvel Zombies was Army of Darkness versus Marvel Zombies. It was Ash. So
Rumor has
how
it
cool
he
would it
was
be
on
to see
set.
like an Ash in
Yeah,
here?
that'd be awesome.
Fighting some of the
Hell
zombies.
yeah.
I don't.
Hell yeah.
It's super likely because him and Sam Raimi are tight. He's in like everything. He cameoed in the Spider-Man movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like
There's
peanut
rumors
butter
that he
and
was on
jelly,
set,
bro.
that they saw him
So
on set.
I am so damn excited. They're combining the what if stuff in here as well. Like we're gonna get a Captain Carter. So those are Hot Toys, man. Instead of the
Yeah.
animated versions, I think they're gonna do a lot of cool stuff with this show. And I think Will's right with Wanda. I think they're gonna flip it. Instead of this being the House of M in the comic line, they're just flipping it instead of like where she's like no more mutants and she wipes everybody out like the X-Men and stuff.
Ooh.
I think they're gonna flip that because in her show, she was doing the sorcerer stuff at the end. She hurt her children, she hurt her brother. She's trying to save her family, which could be something where she doesn't give a shit what she's doing or who she hurts type situation, and that could flip a switch. Illuminati, I have no idea. Like if they're gonna have Reed Richards, if Anson Mount would come back, reprise his role as Black Bolt, this because the Illuminati is like, dude, it would be so awesome if they did that, and even if they disappear at the end, whatever the situation is, cool. That can introduce us to so many things. It can introduce us to the Fantastic Four. We can get set up finally with X-Men stuff. I think this is a catalyst. I think this movie, after this movie, is going to totally set up what we've been waiting for, which is the whole reason, Disney, purchased Fox, so we can get our Fantastic Four in the game. We can get our X-Men in here. This is going to be that kind of switch. I think that's a turning point for all this new stuff. I'm so damn excited for this movie, dude. Seriously.
Oh man, you're not the only one. But hey, we have a new member. We have a new member, Library
Hey.
Reviews. He became a member of the channel. Thank you, my friend. So guess what? You are lucky because we're gonna have a live stream on Sunday for members only, and we're gonna have a nice talk. So I'm building up the panel, so it's gonna happen this Sunday. I don't know the time yet, but it's probably gonna be in the afternoon. So you are one of the lucky members. And guys, if you're watching right now, if you want to become a member of the channel, we have that option. We have pretty much shows like Figures with Friends, live streams for members only, and other content that we're creating only for members. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to all my friends' channels here. And of course, don't forget to like, because we're 141 people watching. And
Yes, everybody hit that like button.
let's
Hey.
make it to 100 likes. please, because liking helps a lot. It helps the algorithm to say, "Hey guys, look, this video is good. Go watch it." So that helps.
I have a good question,
Yes, sir.
if you guys don't mind me asking. So,
Go
are you
ahead.
die-hard Robert Downey, Tony Stark fans out there? How do you guys feel about Tom Cruise playing Iron Man?
I want to see that.
I want to
I-
see it.
I'm actually fine with it because it's a variant. I'm fine with it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm surprised. I'm
Let's
happy
get weird
about
with
that.
it.
That's what I was hoping the answer was going to be.
Yeah.
All right. So let me ask you guys a question. Is it possible that we might see a movie just Tom Cruise as Iron Man, like a variant movie type of thing? So I'm going to start with Dan. Is it possible?
Ooh, I think it could be, but it would upset a lot of people, unless it was something like Secret Wars or something where he's the main Iron Man, maybe. Superior Iron Man or something crazy. I don't think they'll do like a Iron Man 4 with Tom Cruise or anything. I think it would just piss off too many people, and they don't want that backlash. But maybe a TV show, like Riley literally just said that too. But yeah, I don't see them doing a movie, a full on movie with Tom Cruise. Nah, no way.
Anthony?
No, but it's interesting that you brought that up because I was thinking of that when I saw the picture. I was like, you know what? And I don't know. He's not like, it's not confirmed, right? This is all speculation stuff. But even if he's in the movie looking like that, I think I'd have no problems with it. I had no problems with it. I know they were talking about that long before they even created Iron Man, that they wanted him, and not to take away from Robert Downey Jr. at all. It's just, this would be an interesting, like Will said, it's like a variant. It's cool. I would be down with that. I think that would look really cool. I don't think you'd get a movie, but just having him in like a cool cameo like that, he comes in, you're like, oh shit, look, it's a different Iron Man, and it's that'd be really neat. So I'm excited. Just period. I think that he would do great. Everything would look awesome, dude. Oh, this movie's just be so badass. Sorry, I just keep thinking about how so much cool shit's gonna be in here.
Marco? Is it
I
possible?
say no. So this, yeah, I think a movie, a TV show, probably not for this iteration of the character. But I think to Dan's point where they're setting up Secret Wars, they're throwing all the puzzle pieces out, or excuse me, all the chess pieces out. And just like we had Spider-Man from other universes in the previous Spider-Man movie, we might see some crossovers and we might see these characters back, which would be really awesome because I think Tom Cruise could kill this. He's like just so phenomenal in everything that he does, even though he's a crazy SOB. So yeah, I would love to see this iteration come back, but probably not in his own series or movie.
You know what? That's a good point as well. And somebody in the chat said, do you think he will do it like Tom Cruise himself? He might not. A show, on the other hand, would not be a bad idea. It would not be a bad idea like that. Pira, what are your thoughts, man?
I agree with most of the panel. I mean, I wouldn't. The only thing I wouldn't be upset if they actually did a movie with Tom Cruise. I mean, eventually they're gonna have to do it. Eventually, they can't keep the Iron Man character dead for too long.
Yeah,
I understand.
Audition for it, no?
Yeah, they gotta figure something out. It's just you can't keep that's too big of a character to keep dead just because Robert Downey doesn't want to play the character anymore. I mean, I know time heals everything, but eventually they're gonna need the character back. But I wouldn't be upset. Even show or movie, I wouldn't be upset. It wouldn't bother me either way. I think he's gonna do a good job. I mean, he's weird, but I like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is cool to me. The fact that he does most of his own stunts, I respect him for that.
Right?
I know, right? Like he's what, like almost 60? Like if I do that, I will be dead in like a minute.
Exactly.
Even Will with all the workouts, he will be like
That's
tired.
true, bro. It's true.
But what do you think, Will? Do you think that we might see a movie about this, or maybe a show like Marco suggested, which I actually would like to see that?
Yeah, it would definitely be interesting.
If it's true, though, if the rumors are true.
I mean, I think Tom Crazy would be crazy to not be interested, because I think everyone's beating down the door of Kevin Feige trying to get in the MCU right now. I mean, I do think unless they're like, maybe one of the quote unquote like serious drama actors who just don't see the value in this type of cinema, then then I think they would just be thrilled to be in the MCU because it's a huge opportunity and great for your career. I think anyway. Like even if you're never in too much else, you're making a lot of money from these films probably once you start getting into sequels, right? Like even Chris Hemsworth is not in a ton of stuff outside of Thor, but Thor I'm sure has made him very famous and very rich. And you know, he's had a great career already and he's still very young. So Tom Cruise already has the long career, you know, that he's already established in front of him. So this, Iron Man would just be another stepping stone. I don't know if he ever auditioned. I know he was in consideration for Iron Man at one point. Like, I don't know if he auditioned or not, but RDJ was the one that ended up getting it, and it was obviously the right choice. But Tom Cruise was in the running, I think, at one point for, like, they were considering making him Iron Man, which would have been I'm sure he would have been great, too. I'm sure he would have been great, but RDJ was clearly the right choice. For me, though, I would say I think I'd like seeing him in a cameo. I don't know. You'd have to sell me on a show or a movie. Because maybe, I don't know. It's like I just see Robert Downey as Iron Man, you know? So it would, like, Hot Toys would be thrilled because they'd be like, oh, we get to make more Iron Man. Thank God.
Yep.
You know, we'd be like, more Iron Man, new Iron Man suits. They can just see the money in front of their eyes,
same
right?
bodies
So,
had different heads.
right.
Cha-ching.
So, right, exactly. So Hot Toys would be Hot Toys is like, please, Marvel, please bring Iron Man back. So, you know, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd be against it, but I would have a little trepidation about Iron Man coming back as Tom Cruise.
A little too soon.
Yeah, it's too soon. Give it like 5 more years, maybe. Like, and then maybe.
Dang, 5 years.
In 5 more years, I mean, he's gonna
Yeah,
be
because
No,
you got a lot of
He's
new
gonna be
characters.
65.
Well, because you got X-Men you're bringing in, you got Deadpool you're bringing in, you got Fantastic Four, you got Shang-Chi who just came in. Like, you got all these new characters you could build up in the meantime. Monica Rambeau, like, there's a lot of characters that are coming in. And like, what's the other one's coming in? The new show. She's like a younger girl. Kamala Khan, yeah. Like she's coming in. Like you got Kate Bishop now. You got a lot of new characters coming in here. So Iron Man doesn't necessarily have to be like at the front center again. Like give it more time and then bring him back, I think.
Will.
Yeah, baby. Look at the guns.
look
Free
at the
show.
guns.
I didn't even
Free
charge you
show.
for admission. I'm tired from flexing so much, bro.
All right, so now we're gonna do one of my favorite segments, and yes, I didn't talk to my panel about this, but I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do the one, and whoever is not familiar with the one is pretty much a segment that we have here in the show where we select our favorite figure, but there's a criteria that is associated with this. And because we're crazy here at this show, we actually make some changes, and we're gonna do the one with a picker wheel, and I'm gonna show you guys with the criteria that you guys haven't seen this before. So this is the criteria that we have. We have Grail figure, we have favorite Marvel figure, favorite trooper, best suit, favorite actor likeness. So I'm gonna do a roulette here, and we're gonna start with the new members here on the show. I'm gonna start with Marcos on this one. So Marcos, you're gonna be the one who are gonna be doing.
I'm really terrible under pressure, so this will not
That's
go
perfect.
down.
And you wanna be
See you
time.
sweat.
That's
Oh,
right.
favorite trooper.
All right.
I like that music.
Yes.
All right.
Show us your favorite trooper.
Oh, I'm gonna show it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Grab it, and while you
I'm
are
gonna grab
doing
it. I'm
that,
gonna
we can
turn off
have
the camera.
Yeah.
When you do me, Dante, I'm gonna have to run all the way downstairs to get it. I'll come back.
Yeah, no pressure. And by the way,
No
every I know, right? How many options we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are 6. So I'm gonna add another one, and this is gonna be a surprise one. So let's wait for.
Ooh.
So this one, I've got to go with the Remnant Trooper here. I just love all the patina, I would say is the best way to describe it, right? All the battle damage, the worn look. And I've wanted a second one of these just because I think it's just such a beautiful figure and it's unique. And hopefully they make, future iterations of these Remnant Troopers. But yeah, for me, this is the guy.
That's you know what? I kind of like that one too. Actually, I like that one because it's the Remnant Trooper, is the first trooper from after the Empire, if you will, right? But yeah, that's a good choice, man. That's a good choice. All right, so now let's select another person here. I'm gonna go with my roulette here. All right, you are the chosen one, Mr. Dan. So
Oh,
now I'm gonna do the picker wheel again, and let's see
do it.
what you have to show us. And I
let me know if you
change.
need music, Dante. I got you if you need it.
Go, man. Put the music. That's fine.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, damn! Favorite horror figure?
Favorite horror video. It doesn't have to be Hot Toys. It could be a Hot Toys. It could be a statue. It could be anything. Anything you have, if you have.
All right, one second.
It's
Ooh.
Pennywise, bro.
It's has to be.
Pennywise.
I wish it was Pennywise. I'm still debating that one.
Don't debate it, man. Don't debate it any longer.
Oh,
Just
talking
gotta
about
do it.
Pennywise, did you guys see the video Desi did for the weathering and fixing on the collar?
No, I gotta watch that.
You have to watch. You guys have to watch this in Metamorphic Customs, man. He did a really, really, really good video about it. So, that's the.
You're flexing harder than Will right now.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's actually a really good choice. Yeah.
Yeah. Even though it's not like like horror. I mean, like, dude, this was like the
It's
ultimate
creepy.
bad guy for like one of
Mhm.
my fucking favorite movies. Like, and
It's a really
I
good
just got
film.
this guy in today.
What?
Really?
Yeah, I literally just got this guy in today.
Dude.
This
So you
is
loving it?
I fucking love this thing, man. This thing is so cool for how old it is. Like, dude, the innovation Hot Toys did back in the day is crazy. Like, yeah, this thing is incredible. That likeness is really cool. Yeah, this is
That one looks actually pretty good. You know, let me tell you, like some people underestimate the older figures, but I have RoboCop, the Battle Damage, and the clean version. And if you see the Hesco from the Battle Damage, and if I put the label release 2020 or 2021, you will be like freaking, you will believe it 100%. But the figure is old, and you know, and the quality. I mean, some of the Hescos are really good, man. Like older ones that you can show it now, and people's gonna be like, "Damn, like that good."
Yep.
All right, Pirok, since you're again new, you're gonna be the next one here. So
Let's
let's
pick that.
let's. So I figured. All right, let's roll it again. No, hold on. I'm gonna remove this one here because it's already. All right, let's do it again.
Anticipation.
I know. I'm like,
Favorite actor likeness.
Favorite actor likeness.
all right, I'll be right back.
What's he? Is he gonna
Who
get a
would that be?
Godzilla?
Who would that be? Godzilla? Could you imagine? He looks
Yeah,
like
he's
me.
the Godzilla, perfect likeness. I don't know what he's gonna get. What do you guys think?
P-Rock's a wild card. I can't get it in his mind.
I have
right
no
now.
idea, dude.
He's probably gonna get
You might get his daughter's doll again.
Oh,
You think
no.
it's Belle from
Barbie,
Beauty
like
and the
Ken.
Beast?
Do any of you guys have that Belle figure?
No, I don't.
No.
No.
Did
Do you have it?
I don't, but it seems like such a unique one.
Yeah.
Definitely interested.
I wonder if Fabio has it.
Anthony just disappeared. He's probably going to get his figure.
Anthony
in
said, "No,
preparation.
I'm out."
Not
All right,
coming
guys in the
back.
chat, which one do you think P-Rock will select?
It was favorite actor likeness, right?
Rex Berserk. I think you're right.
He might have gone to buy one. He's been gone a little while.
I know, right?
Yeah.
He's like, all right, let me.
But Dan, that T1000, bro, we need a reissue.
Dude, I mean, I'm all right. So, like, I'll be honest. I just got this thing in, right. This thing's pretty fucking old. The body's relatively loose. It can still hold a pretty good
Really?
pose.
Right.
But yeah, dude, if we got an updated head sculpt on this, like, oh my god.
Wait, what this
Like-
guy has here? Hold on. Hold
that
hold
3-0
on.
Rambo?
Oh, that is the 3-0.
Hey guys, what you guys gotta say? I think we got a good look at it.
It's pretty good.
I could call Adrian if you guys want me to.
That's fucking sick, dude.
That's sick.
I can't wait for the Rambo 1 version.
If he dies, he dies.
If you,
If he
I want that
he
character.
dies. That Rambo is good. Yeah, I want to get that one from Stallone, man. It looks like it's a limited edition. That's That's what I
Mhm.
heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what people are saying. All right, so now the next one is gonna be Will because Anthony
Oh.
probably left. He's like, I'm out. Oh wait, here, Anthony,
There he
you're
is.
back. Okay,
Technical
Anthony's next.
difficulties, man. I'm
He was thinking about Pizza Hut, bro. That's what it was.
No, I'm having some problems.
All right,
Really?
Mr. Antonio,
Pizza
you're
withdrawal?
No computer problems.
Oh my god, anticipation. Oh. Favorite Marvel figure. Oh shit. Why'd you give me the hardest one, bro? Come on now. The
Favorite
odds,
Marvel figure, Anthony.
the odds were
You know it's
stacked
gonna be
against me,
Loki.
guys.
You know it's gonna be Loki.
Wait,
That's-
for who? For me?
No, for me.
Oh, I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
weird.
right.
It's
I
for
was-
me, right,
you-
Dante?
You go, Will.
Okay, yeah. Give me like 2 minutes
2
and 30
hours?
seconds. Yeah, because I have to run downstairs, grab the key, unlock
All
the
right,
cabinet,
hold on.
open it. grab
I'm
the-
gonna time you here.
All right, time me. I'm
2
going.
minutes,
hold on,
30
hold on,
seconds.
don't go
2
yet,
minutes,
don't go
30
yet.
seconds.
I'm
All right,
gonna
go.
leave the camera on.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. Start it.
In the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a little video here.
Yes.
Like a panther. Yes. 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 Yes.
I never saw that one.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you smell the circus, Georgie? There's peanuts, cotton candy, hot dogs, and popcorn. Is that your favorite? Uh-huh. Mine too. Because they pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop.
I need to
It's
get that.
freaking
Get that
creepy,
figured
man.
out.
I love that movie,
Love
man.
that-
I
love
love
that
that
movie.
movie.
So terrifying every time.
Oh man.
I love it.
So Will is about now 1 minute and 27
Ooh,
seconds.
it's got to be some kind of record.
Damn. All right, go. Who's that?
Ooh.
Oh,
What a
you-
beauty.
I told you to be Loki. Everybody knows.
You already know, bro.
Yeah, everybody
Second
knows.
choice was Infinity War Thanos. I almost went with
Oh,
Thanos.
that's a good choice.
Oh.
But this Loki, guys. Oh, it wants to focus on my face, but Loki, there you are. Let's see if I can get him closer.
You're
Still
so
a really
lucky.
good figure for the time.
You're so lucky to have.
That's a good one.
Do you not have that one, Dante?
No, I'm waiting for the 2012 reissue.
Oh, I'm keeping this one actually. I'm gonna keep both. I'm gonna get 2 in the new one, and I'm keeping this one too.
Believe it or not, I don't have any Lockies. I had the Loki from the Thor Ragnarok, and I sold it. And I got Loki from the Thor 2, and I sold it too. I never was able to get that one because by the time I wanted to get it, was sold out already.
Dante, our friendship is in
know.
question, bro.
I know, man. Sorry, man. All right, so but let's see what I'm gonna choose now. Let's see. Best suit.
Not your
Best
suit.
suit.
Actual
Best
figure
suit.
suit.
Best suit. All right, hold on. I'll be back. I'll be back.
He better come back with Two-Face.
Yeah, that's actually a really
That'd be
good choice.
one.
Actually,
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
That's a
yeah,
good
because the
one,
suit is
actually.
burnt. That's an underrated figure, man. I still maintain that.
Dude, Dre has it, and I've seen it. It's fucking sick, dude.
It's awesome. And it's
Yeah.
real cheap. You can find it still some places for real cheap. Still, it's a really
Under-
good figure.
Under 250, yeah, it's
Mhm.
pretty dope.
Yeah, it's a really good figure. What do you guys think? What are the bets? What do you think he's gonna grab?
Anyways,
Best suit? That's so vague.
It could be Pennywise.
Yeah.
That's the kind of clown
Maybe like
suit.
Pennywise. You think it's an
an
Iron
Iron
Man
Man?
suit?
All right.
Okay.
Maybe
Mando?
Spider-Man.
Iron Man.
All right, guys in the chat, what do you think I have? I'm gonna give you like 10 seconds. What do you think I have in my hands right now? Let's see how many likes we have. 99 likes. Come on, man. 1 like away. Let's make it to 100. I know we can. Sharing is caring. Let's do it.
It is.
All right, what do you think I have? All right, let's see. Pennywise, like a panther, like a panther. Punisher, War Machine, nope. Harley Quinn, nope. I don't think you guys gonna guess what I have in my hands. Death Watch, close. Close.
Demando.
That's a good choice.
Probably middle of the year, May. John Wick, nope.
That's a good one.
Winnie the Pooh,
Winnie the
yes, Winnie the Pooh. That's exactly what I got.
No way.
But no, not Winnie the Pooh. Pennywise, Spidey, Iron Patriot. No, it is actually not Marvel.
Okay,
It is not
not
Marvel.
Marvel.
I'm not gonna lie. I want that
Captain
one.
Rex, close. Han Solo, close. OG Mando, actually close as well, but it's not. And let's see. Alita,
Han Solo, so Star
You-
Wars.
close, but it's not Alita. It's not Alita. All right. You guys probably gonna be like, what?
Rex and Alita were both close. Now I'm really
Yeah,
stumped.
I thought it was Star Wars.
Is it Cody, maybe?
It is Star Wars, but is this one here?
It's not Cody.
This is a.
Oh.
Nice choice.
Director critic.
That's a great one.
I like the
jealous.
white suit, the wire cape. I mean, it looks like so polished,
Dude, I
and
think
elegant,
sick.
you know. And the headscope is like really freaking good as well, man. Somebody said Chewbacca. That's a good one. Yeah, this one looks pretty good, man. I'm telling you, man. I like this one. I like Krennic.
That's a
I
great
wish they've done more Rogue One characters, you know.
Yeah.
And I have my regrets. All right, so I'm gonna do one more for everyone. One choice for everyone. Okay.
Ooh.
Let's do it.
I have to beg. Okay. All right. So let's do it. All right. One more. Oh, one more. I'm just gonna leave the options here so you guys can show yours as well. All right. So let's go now. Okay, your Grail figure.
Ah, shoot.
What? Am I up?
Wait,
I'm
because
gonna
Anthony's got to
say-
do his, right? Anthony's got to do his.
Well, Anthony never did his. He never did his first one.
Anthony said, "No, I don't want to do it."
Oh, really?
No,
I'm
I'm
just kidding.
having.
I'm just kidding.
Anthony got excluded.
Anthony is upset. It's called
That's okay.
Why, man?
No, I'm
Why, man?
having some problems, but that's okay.
Oh no.
You
Like
sound
what?
look
Personal
good, man.
problems? Talk to us. Come on. Let's
Thank you.
just,
Yeah, we could talk about it.
If you must know, I've been rendering a video on the other computer, and it keeps crashing.
It's not the same one from yesterday, is it?
No, it's a new, and that's why I keep reaching over to reset this computer.
Oh, okay.
'cause
Oh,
it's-
wow.
Yeah,
You were rendering our video for a while, I remember.
yeah, and I'm having a lot of problems right now. That's okay. That doesn't.
I
take
just
away
I
from
just
this.
hope that is not that footage is not from Fabio. Maybe that's the reason why. Maybe he has a virus.
I think it is, bro.
No,
Fabio
yeah,
gives you a
um,
virus.
me and Fabio was gonna put
You
this
see?
out tonight.
How do I
and
know all
hope-
those things? It's a virus, man. The Fabio is a virus. All right, so Anthony, you're gonna go first with this one. Your favorite Grail
Hopefully I
figure.
still
There he is. He's back.
I'm here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You're here.
You were there. Yeah, you're here.
You're present here.
All right.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you, man? Long time to see you.
Yeah, it's been a while.
All right, so you want to go first, or you want me to give the chance to any of my awesome panel to do the Grail figure?
For which one? The Grail?
Yes, your favorite, your Grail. What is your Grail figure they have in your collection? Something that you
gosh,
just
let
got,
me-
something Graily.
Something greatly.
I mean, this whole shelf is a Grail. But yeah, here, let me grab one.
Grab one. Let's grab a
Now,
beer.
how,
in the
you, how are
meantime.
you defining Grail? Like value or just
No, like for
meaning
example,
to you?
like yes, it could be something that is a Grail to you. It could be, for example, let's say if you have 1989 Batman, for example, right?
Okay,
That's
yep,
considered
yep,
a Grail.
yep.
Now, a lot of people want to get that one, but if you have it, show it. Or Han Solo, for example, Chewbacca, even Darkseid, Anakin, Pennywise. Pennywise is gonna be a Grail, my friend. I'm
Dude,
telling
he
you
already
right now.
is. So He already
No,
is,
no,
bro.
but it's gonna like as soon as it's sold out 100%. That's it, man.
dude,
That's
I think
it.
so. Dude, look already on eBay prices. He's not going below retail right now.
He's not.
Like he's not like every other figure from Hot Toys that's falling below retail. Like even Rex went below retail. Not Pennywise.
Not Pennywise.
He's maintained consistency.
Oh hell!
Ooh. Should I go grab my
Agree.
anticipation, Dante?
You guys can grab any.
I might go do the
one.
same. There we
Alright, hold
go.
on.
Let's go.
Damn, I gotta move some figures.
This is
around. All right,
this is
hold on.
I really wish Hot Toys does this one here. If I can flash it.
Don't be afraid of who you are.
Oh man, guys in the chat, who wants to see that figure, man? Like we were talking about this, Dan, the other day, like the 2-pack, probably like with Darkseid Ray, and man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be sick. All right, so I'm gonna go with Dan first because he's the one who got that figure. So let me put you here, Solo. What do we have here, sir?
Well, you did say Dan first, but I'm gonna go. So yeah, I'd say the BVS Batman for me is the Grail. I don't go back and get a ton of figures, and I haven't been collecting for the longest time. But this was one that I just like love the coloring and everything about this iteration of Batman. So I knew I had to go back and get it and have a little custom cape on him as well. So that's for me. That's probably the biggest Grail that I have in my collection.
Nice. And you know what? That Batman looks sick, man. And I know a lot of people they don't like Ben Affleck as Batman. I actually like him. I think
Yeah,
he's.
me
I think I think Christian Bale was a really awesome Batman, story wise, character, and everything. But this Ben Affleck is the badass Batman.
He's just angry and
Tall, angry, like strong.
That's right.
You know, that's the perfect Batman to me. Now, not to say that I do have some expectations about the new Batman that is coming out because I was very sold on that trailer. I liked it a lot. Now let's see if the character delivers. I kind of like how he was in one of the shots there. He was like looking at the car, hitting the building or whatever, and then somebody coming with some bombs. Everyone hiding, and Bruce Wayne was looking. But just the way he was looking told you everything. Like
Absolutely.
It was badass, man. I can wait for that one.
Did Anthony show his?
No. You want to show yours, Anthony?
Sure.
All right. You are gonna go. No.
Well, it would be my Chewbacca. I love,
It's a beauty.
I love this Chewie. That's how I have him posed. Yeah, I just love him.
Chewie.
You know, it's fun because he's all he's all hair. It's really really cool.
He's like a
It's
bantha.
original trilogy. I always yeah, he's awesome, dude. Those who don't have him, I don't know if you can see him better. Like, dude, he's awesome.
That's a nice Grail.
Yeah.
How much is Chewie
Beautiful.
going by right now? Like 400, 500,
Nah, way more. Like
600,
yeah.
699?
$6.99.
Yeah, he might be. Can I set him up here with Boba?
Boba? Yeah, leave it there, man. Leave it there. All right. So who's gonna be next now? Dan, you want to be next?
Sure. So this is I'm lucky enough that I have a few Grails. This is one of them.
You're lucky.
Along with my DX13, I feel like I got lucky enough. But if I were to ever sell all my figures, ever, and I had to keep one, it's got to be this one. And that is,
Ooh.
Let's go.
and that is, this is the Suicide Squad Batman.
Nice.
With my own custom cape on it that I purchased.
Nice.
But it's a little bit updated compared to the BVS. I like there's a little bit more detailing, but
Why you got to talk shit about on my BBS, Dan?
well, no, because a lot of people don't know the difference between them, and it's very subtle, but there's a slight difference. And yeah, I did the beef mod on this guy. And dude, this dude just looks fucking mean. Like he's just there he's not there to play around. He's not, This is not Justice League fucking Batman. You know, this is
That's what I said, man. This Batman is actually pretty good. You know, like a lot of people underestimated this particular character. I think Affleck did a good job with that one. All right, so now let me show my friend Will Fox.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
Dante, before I show this figure, I'm going to say this is all your fault because now, just looking at this figure again, I'm going to buy a second one. So I entirely blame you for that.
I like to be blamed.
Let's see this. Oh yes,
I'll be back.
That's a great one.
Such a flex,
bro.
Dude, you're gonna make me grab mine.
Ooh,
look at that likeness, bro.
Terminator Word.
I don't even have the light on the eye on right now, but the base does light up. I don't think I put the batteries in the head yet. Dude,
I want to get this one.
Come
so
on
bad,
now.
Man.
That shit is a 10 out of 10.
Hell yeah.
Desperately want this one.
Yes.
It
Hell
legit is. It's. I think it's the best Hot Toys piece they've ever made. I think it's the most artistic, best well done. Look at the leg, bro.
It looks like meat, like real meat.
Yeah, and like the real leg in there with the blood in the chest and everything. Like, come on, bro. It's legit insane. Insanity.
Did you just pick that up?
No, I've had it for a while. I've had it for like probably like 6 months or more.
Oh wow! So I just recently got it.
Yeah, probably like 6 months to a year. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get a second one because Dante, like, he comes with a bunch of head sculpts, and I think I want to get another one to display with, like, get the minigun and all that.
No, I can get that one.
I want
just leave it for me. Leave it for me.
Yeah,
so Bob Dylan with the $2 super chat. Thank you, my friend Anthony. How the did you not bring your rooted Hella? Hella, yes, that's
He's
right.
gonna sell it, bro.
I told him in chat just because I have the rooted sculpt, which is amazing. That is really my Grail, but it's because I have a $400 head sculpt on her, and it's not like that's not a hot toy. It's not like a vanilla version. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like there's no alterations done to this, so you know.
All right, now let me show my let me show my Grail, so you guys can address the chat in the meantime. Be back in a second.
Ooh. The Chewbacca is a great choice though, Anthony. I got that one like really cheap back in the day.
I have the shitty version.
You're the Force Awakens version?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's actually not that bad in person. You really do have to mess with the hair around the face to really get it to look a little bit better, but yeah.
I was hoping they would give us a solo one so we'd all get a reissue.
Yes.
Like kind of, it's not a New Hope Chewie, but it's, you know, it would still be great, right? And they didn't give it to us.
Yeah, I was really hoping for that, and I was
missed opportunity.
I got him for a deal, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do it.
All right.
Ooh.
All right, guys on the chat, what do you think I have in my hands? No, it's not. But it's not that. But you know what I mean. Figure. What do you guys think?
Nasty.
I know, right? What do you guys think?
So any Grail, right?
Any Grail.
Okay.
All right.
It's not Pennywise?
No, it's not Pennywise.
Oh, damn it.
Chongo. Cochino. 6 inches something. All right.
I don't know, Dante.
All right.
Oh,
of course, we should have guessed.
Nice.
Dark Side Anakin. How much is this figure going for? We should call Ares the Hot Toys Wizard.
Like 650. Yeah, 600, 650.
You went down a bit.
Probably because maybe people are anticipating.
And I'm selling it, by the way. So if anyone wants to buy it, let me know.
You're selling your Grail, bro?
Yeah, I want to make money, bro.
Nice. I sold mine too, and I love that figure. I sold it.
Just kidding. I'm not selling it.
Well, I couldn't decide on one, so I had to bring, because my Grails are 2 characters, but in the same line.
All right, so we're gonna go with the last segment, and this is gonna be a very short one because I only have a couple of predictions. So that's pretty much the segment predictions. So you just spoil it. I'm gonna go with Anthony on this one. All right, Anthony, do you think? And again, I'm gonna give a shout out to my friend
Yes.
Ares because Ares does this all the time on his shows, and I said, you know what, I just need to do something similar because I like copying people. So, no, just kidding. This is actually the reason why I'm doing this is because these are the ones that I think. This is the ones that I really think are gonna be happening. Well, let me rephrase. Some of them are gonna happen this month, based on what I was told, and some of them I think are gonna happen very soon, probably the next couple weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks, right? So I'm gonna start with this one with Anthony. Very easy, Anthony. Very quick. Yes. I'm gonna put some pressure on you. Yes or no? This week.
No.
Marco. Yes or no this week?
I'm going to say no. We've been waiting too long, so not coming this week, unfortunately.
Dan. Yes or no this week?
No, I'm gonna be the positive one. I'm gonna say yes.
P-Rock.
As much as I want to be positive, I'm gonna say no.
Well, this week. Yes or no?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say next week.
And I agree. I think this figure is coming next week based on what I was told. So, and I know a lot of people talking about the Hesco because of the manual, but I think, guys, just wait for the final product, because you cannot judge a figure for just a manual picture, because it's black and white. It's really not, the final thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be much better. Again, it's no color either. So, all right. So now this one I'm gonna start with Anthony. No, we will, because I started with Anthony already. All right. Yes or no? This month or early next month?
Ooh. We're in what, February 15th right now? So we're like midway through the month.
Yes.
Next month.
Next month.
I cannot wait though. I have this on pre-order. Should have been a DX figure. It basically is one. So yeah, cannot wait. And the fact that Gwen came out like 6 months before, it's pretty crazy.
P-Rock.
Oh, P-Rock, you're muted.
You're on mute, P-Rock.
My bad. Next month.
Dan.
I think next month. For sure.
For sure. Marco.
Yeah, next month, I would say. I would love to get this one this month, but I think, there's other things they need to get through first.
Mafia.
Yeah, same. Probably next month.
Next month. I have a feeling that we're gonna see this figure Friday.
What?
Just a feeling.
I wish.
Wow.
I just have a feeling. And Ahsoka next week. That's just my feeling. All right. And I'm gonna go with the last one now. Short and sweet. What we do here? We do short and sweetness.
It works, bro.
It
Sorry,
works.
Donna. I'm posting an Instagram story and I tagged you in it.
Uh-oh.
I posted a video of the DX13 and I said, Dante made me do this.
How? What did I say?
Because you made me pull out the figure. Now you make me want to buy a second one.
Okay. All right. I'm going to stay with you, Will, on this one.
Yes.
Yes or no? This month or next month? I'm not telling you like in 2-3 months from now. It's just between February or March.
So
those are tough ones, huh? I'm telling you.
So you're saying
To be released.
So is it this month or next month? Is the same question?
Yeah, whether it's gonna. Do you think it's gonna be released this month, by the end of the month, or next month?
I think next month. I think Miles is probably closer than this is. That would be my guess, but I don't know. Who knows, really? But I'm gonna say next month. I like to be conservative. Next month.
Dan.
I think I agree. I think it's gonna be next month. I think there's a few things that need to come out first.
Anthony.
Probably next month, dude. Yeah. I mean, because there's only a couple weeks left, and I would really like him to, but I'm thinking next month.
Marco.
Yeah, I'm going to go next month as well. I'm really looking forward to this one, though.
P-Rock.
Next month also. I'm not picking it up, but next month.
Next one. All right, I'm gonna give you just the last one. This is the
It's
bonus
too
one.
small to be from my cable.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
All right, so this one I'm gonna put pressure on all of you guys. This is pressure. I'm gonna give you just two options here, and it's gonna be more directed. I'm gonna start with Marco here. All right, Marco, sorry. End of the month or the first week of next month?
Let's go first week of next month. You know, there's, I think that's where we're going to see him.
P-Rock.
I agree. First week next month. I don't think. I mean, as much as I want him out of all of them, I probably want him the most, but I don't think so. He should have came out at the end of Book of Boba, but he didn't.
He didn't.
I was still saying he's coming out this month.
Ooh, Dan.
I agree with Anthony. I think it comes out this month.
Will, you're the last one here. Come on.
So I gotta say, this is the best George Bush figure I've ever seen. No, but it looks great. But next month. Next month. I don't know. Hot Toys is like, yeah, we're busy with making new figures right now, developing prototypes. So let's make it next month.
This figure is gonna release on March 4th. Just my prediction.
4th?
That's not my prediction. March 4th.
Okay.
That's what I see.
Do you have a time? Is it like 11:50?
I will say 11:58
Yeah,
Eastern. You know, just to be more exact.
Yeah. Trying to put you on the spot.
I know, right? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. But that's all we have for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go with the panel. I'm gonna do like Aries time, everyone for 30 seconds. So, Marco, what's a pleasure having you on your channel. Thank you so much for being the show. We have fun. What's going on with your channel? Where can we find you? What's happening, man? Let us know.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, Dante. I'm actually going to be on Collecting Weekly right now. So, total rookie move. I double booked myself. And then on our actual channel, 16Fix, I do a podcast with my wife called the She Said No podcast, where we kind of talk about, my collecting and how that impacts, our budget, all the other things we want to do. So, yeah, go check us out. I think we have a good time and just a bunch of nonsense on our channel.
Nice, man. You can bounce if you want, so you're not late on your other one.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so sorry to do that, but really appreciate you having me. Thanks, everyone. We'll talk to you guys soon.
See you, Marco.
Later, buddy.
Dan, the man, ready for the move tomorrow?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being on the channel first time. So we really appreciate you guys coming. Where can we find you? What's going on your channel, my friend?
First, thank you for having me on here. As it's an absolute blast. It's so much fun. But you can find me at 6K Reviews. Me and my tag team partner, Dre. We do reviews on there. I just dropped a Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man classic suit review on there. So yeah, if you want to see what it looks like, check it out. It's really cool. I think it's incredible. It's an incredible figure. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on right now. I just got this guy on, so I might take some pictures tonight if I have time. Probably be late. And then I might do a couple more showcases and a couple more reviews coming up. But once again, thanks for having me on here. It's so much fun, and with this amazing panel that's here, it's so much fun. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thanks, man. My pleasure. It was fun. It was a fun show. P-Rock also first time here, even though we've been in a couple shows before. I think it was Aries, mainly Aries. But man, I didn't wear my sunglasses today. That's bad. That's bad. Where are my sunglasses?
I was trying to find some regular pair of glasses. I have my Grogu over here too, so I was gonna have my Grogu set up behind me so I could be just like you. See,
nice.
I'm gonna do it next time.
Where can we find you, my friend?
You can find me on my channel. I do mostly reviews right now. Currently, my collection is a little diverse. I like to mix it up with my collection. I don't want to just keep collecting like what everybody else collects. I like to collect with the stuff that I enjoy, stuff I grew up with. So most of my reviews are stuff of figures like that, and figures that you don't really see many reviews or current reviews on. Stream wise, you can find me most of the time with Geeking Out. I'm jumping on around streams with other people around here lately, and hopefully by the end of this month, early next month, I should have my streaming back up and running again.
Nice. But yeah,
thanks
pleasure
for having me.
you, man.
I appreciate it.
Anytime, and we always have fun here. With this amazing panel, it's really hard to not have fun. Anthony, my friend, what's going on at your on your channel. Sorry, I cut you on your.
That's okay.
He was like, oh, shit.
I know. No, that's cool. Well, first, always, thank you for having me here this evening with everybody here. Fun talks. I know I was having some problems, still kind of am, but whatever on that. Yeah, I mean, so last night I dropped the podcast that I've been doing, kind of, we're doing one-on-one kind of intimate interviews with content creators, stuff like that, as you know. Will's dropped last night, which is getting pretty good responses. People seem to really be enjoying this. Tonight, I'm trying, if it works, we have Fabio, from FABFIGURES, who's here with us now, I believe, in chat. So that's going to be really awesome because Fabio and I went into some really deep. It was a really good talk, man. Fabio been in the game.
You
for a
were
really
able to
long
find the
time.
cigar?
No, we
Not
didn't
that
talk
deep?
about the
Okay,
cigars.
sorry.
No, but he's got a lot of really good insight. He's been collecting forever and touching on some really cool topics. And yeah, dude, it was really awesome. So hopefully tonight, we can get that one up. So I hope everybody can look forward to that. And Saturday's my stream as well. And the posing review I do Saturdays as well with Mario. And yeah, and hopefully, I'll be seeing, I know Dante, you and I are going to be working together on that soon this week too. So it's going to be fun, man. I look forward to all the content coming, man. Hope everybody's enjoying it. And again,
Nice,
thanks.
man. Nice.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to be busy, I can see.
Never stops.
Mr. WILLFOXIFICATION.
Oh,
Pleasure to
hello.
have you here, man. It's been a while since you were here on the show.
I know, man. I know. And I'm glad we were able to sync up again. Hopefully, Dante, you'll be able to come on this Sunday. That'll be great.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's going to be really fun. Thanks for
It's
having me.
98% now, so it's increasing.
98%.
It's
All right.
increasing.
I like our odds. Our odds are pretty good. So
Pretty
our
high.
odds are about as good as Kenobi being good. So I'm going to say, yes, 98%.
No,
So-
Kenobi's going to suck, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, right. Kenobi's trash. But yeah, I got a Collectors Mingle coming up every Sunday, gaming live streams here and there whenever those just pop up randomly. I just did that show with Anthony. That was really fun. We recorded that. Anthony edited it. That took him a while. So thank you, Anthony. Did a great job. It looked fantastic. I'm still going to review Kratos sometime soon from Prime 1. That's coming up. That's pretty much it. I might review Uncharted. I don't know, because I really want to see Uncharted. The reviews are kind of mixed, but I'm going to go see it.
The movie out already?
It comes out next Thursday.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to watch that one.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to see it as well because I really like the games. So I was like, let's give it a shot. I like Tom Holland, so
I'm
let's see.
surprised
But anyway,
my son didn't
They
tell me
should.
anything.
It's like two Nathan Drakes.
Exactly. That's what I was
They could
thinking.
both been I don't get it.
yeah, it's definitely different. So I'm surprised
Maybe
they went with a
going back
younger
in
Drake.
time.
Maybe they just was like, oh, we need a Tom Holland's a star. We can
The other guy's
write it around him. I don't know.
Wahlberg's character.
But anyway, that's it
Yeah.
pretty much for me.
That's been, again, a pleasure having you on the channel. What's going on my channel? We're going to have another live stream on Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm waiting for my freaking Spidey that's been stuck somewhere in Asia. And I'm pissed, but hopefully I will get it this week. Fingers crossed. According to DHL, it's on its way. So let's pray to all the gods. Monday is a holiday, so it will give me an extra day to do my editing and some fun intros. Then we're going to have a Sunday, a live stream show for members only. So if you guys want to become a member of the channel, make sure you click the link below. There's a link in the description. Again, we do live streams. We do exclusive shows. Figure with Friends is one of them. A lot of people asking me what's going on with the Unfiltered show. The Unfiltered show is coming next Friday, so it's going to be a special show next Friday, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Six Scale Media. Again, the link in the description below. Follow all my friends' channels here because these guys are awesome. It's always fun to have them here and talk about figures, things that we love and enjoy. And that's all I got. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.
Peace.